know we're alive. Snow ain't getting us yet. We're gonna have to go out today though. Here. You get my notification?
Yeah, I just got it.
The Twin Arrows is live. Twin Arrows, he's live. I'm tired. I don't care, man. Just don't be commenting and stupid shit on it. It's adult stuff. I'm trying to keep Anthony out of here too. White fighters, good morning. Yeah, you're first, brother. Mama Bear's here, but it don't count. She's sitting next to me. How's your weather, bro? This shit is freaking crazy here. I had 2 packages coming, and one of them should have been here yesterday, but it's stuck in Raleigh because of the severe weather conditions. They can't get it to us. -8 right now. It's 6:17 here. Good morning, Krista.
Good morning, Krista.
Where are you going, Maddie? Oh. Hey, sorry about the guys. They're up. Fortunately, she didn't sleep in and keep the puppies sleeping in with her. When we got up, they all got up. They've been inside. They're going outside to play in the snow today. So we got to clean up in here and get everything unsnowed in. But hopefully the weather changes soon because this freaking shit right here is crazy. It's 17 degrees in North Carolina this morning, but we're on the up trend. I think the high 20 and 30 tomorrow. Yeah, so us too. Tin Man Metal, what's up, brother? Be careful with it. Don't let the puppies get it. That's the main thing I don't want it over there because of the puppies. It's cold. It's supposed to get above freezing at like 12 o'clock today, and then it'll go back below freezing. Every morning it's going to be tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. It's supposed to be 16 here. So all the shit that's going to melt is going to freeze. So I don't know when our packages will be able to get here. Thank you. What's up, Levi? Hey, bro, the package is in North Carolina. It's in Raleigh. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday, but they said due to the weather conditions, they couldn't get out here. So as soon as
they emailed me early this
morning. Damn, there goes my camo tape. They emailed Mama earlier this morning and let her know that it's here and it will be here as soon as they can get it to us. So I really appreciate it, brother. And I got to get some money sent off. I got it. I just haven't put it in the envelope and sent it yet. Where's the pen? Sorry, guys, I lost something. I just had it a minute ago. I don't know. I woke up. I got a little intoxicated last night, sitting here drinking some beers, listening to music. So I'm a little out of it this morning. Had a friend of mine message me about going out of town to work for a few weeks. I don't know if I want to do that either. He needs my help, so. And I ain't got nothing to do, but my boss man being sick. We ain't got shit here. So, what happened to it? I lost it. It's over here in my pile of shit somewhere. There it is. Found it. So. Yeah, I know, man. That's what we're gonna do. I gotta okay it with a couple of things first. Got to make sure it's all right. I'll be in the mountains, North Carolina. So.
Good morning, HCR.
ACR, good morning, brother. Yeah, I'll be around. I just hate working out of town. It wasn't so bad when I was single and didn't have a homestead and a family. Oh my God. Oh, we got a crack pipe review in here, guys. Lord have mercy. Oh, never mind. Somebody got them before I could. That's funny. Crack pipe review. The ones that are getting on here saying that are the ones that are more than likely are doing the crack and the meth. And, yeah. Let me see. What did it say? Coke and products, productions. Wow, 12 subscribers and no videos. I love when people that have no subscribers, no videos, get on here and try to tell me that my deadlift or something's wrong or something like that. I can time them out permanently.
Good morning.
From Florida. Good morning.
David S.
How's the weather
morning.
down there? David S., how is it? How is the weather where you guys are at? Especially Florida. I bet Florida's
Good
probably
morning,
feeling
Randall.
good right now. Randall, what's up, brother? all the troll. Man, I had a dude get on my deadlift video and tell me I wasn't deadlifting a lot of weight for my size. I had just started deadlifting. It's a little cold. It's cold here too. I feel bad. My nose is running. And then he got on my video where I was doing 385 pounds and told me my form was off. Well, the shit got off the floor and I picked it up. So I don't care. My form might not have been that great, but it was 385 pounds. And when you're lifting that, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that was me, man. I was single. Back when I used to work out of town all the time. Me and a buddy of mine would travel around to schools and hang marker boards and chalk and like the cork boards for like hanging stuff in the rooms. I did that for a few years. Shit, I made about $1,800 a week. That's just after taxes and after my per diem was taken out so I could eat. But having a homestead and a wife and a kid and issues with my neighbors and stuff, man, I don't know if I want to be 4.5 hours away for a week or two at a time and then home a week and then back out and then home. And too old for that shit now, man. I mean, the money might be there, but it's just still like, I hate to get a phone call saying that, hey, my neighbors are flipping out because they know I'm not here and my wife and kids down here by themselves. I mean, we're armed. It's no problem. It's just, she doesn't have to deal with that shit. I have to deal with that shit. It's not her place to deal with that shit. And if I was out of town, it'd be fair. Compared to the internet goons, nobody really hits heavy weights, but once it actually gets impressive, it's detrimental to your health. Comparison is the default. Yeah, exactly. I got on this, hey, good morning, Tire Guy. I got on this dude's, Pat, good morning. I got on this guy's page. He was in there trying to critique everything I was doing on mine. He had 2 subscribers and no videos. And the dude looked freaking like 120 pounds. And he's like, oh, your form's off. You're not doing this right. Hey, man, 385 pounds. I got it off the floor, so it is what it is. But that was a while back. And then we got other people. People just get on there and talk shit. But hey, it's watch hours and algorithm shit, man. That's what it is. Everyone that in it can go see a pretty lean dude bench 400. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I can't bench no 400. My arms are too long for bench. Benching heavy like that doesn't do good on my shoulder either. I have a bad shoulder. And when, morning, Anthony. So when I start getting up into weights like that, it starts hurting my right shoulder. So I don't do a lot of like straight bench stuff because it keeps you have to have your hands too straight. I do all my benching on dumbbells machine, on the like dumbbells. That way I can turn my wrist a certain way and get it up. And it's just as good. I personally too, I can get a deeper with the bar. You can only go where the bar lets you. And with the dumbbells, you can get a wider stretch on your chest. It's all about the stretch and the weight, So.
Good morning, Brewhouse.
Brewhouse, good morning. Yesterday was his Friday. Today is Friday, right, guys? I'm still lost and I'm kind of out of it. Twin got a little intoxicated last night and my head's still a little funky.
Yeah,
being stuck in.
Intro video.
Not a video. I'm letting you do the
intro.
Yeah, I want you to. Maddie's working on making like a introduction thing for this chat for my channel because I want to start getting some stuff like that. And that laptop that Light Fighters gave us, we're putting it to use.
ACR, did you go live last
Yeah,
night?
he messaged me on text me, but I was
out.
We were
I'm
out.
sorry.
So yesterday, the day before yesterday, when the snow started coming, our dogs freaking lost their minds all night long. Mama Bear didn't sleep, and then I, being down here all day, freaking bored shitless, I drank some extra beers and got a little drunk, so I passed out kind of not early, but earlier than most. Yeah, I didn't even know. I mean, I would have been there, ACR. If I'd have been there, if I would have been up, I would have seen it. I would have been there. I like going on ACR's lives. Try to support everybody. Top G was just doing one. I stopped by, and he just happened to be going by this really beautiful church. Like, oh my goodness, beautiful. And I had to comment on that and when I did my live. So I apologize for missing it, brother. I'd have been there. Twin will be there. Twin's your bro. This is ACR is one of the few people that really, really cares about my family. Well, I mean, everybody here does. But yeah, it was a quick one, he said. Anyways, I need a hobby I can bring to work. Starve off the boredom. Anyone have any ideas? Yeah, let me think about it, man. Hobbies are expensive. Like, I got a hobby. Guns and gear and stuff, but I know you can't do that one at work. You could always crochet.
Music.
No, I'm just messing with him. I'm just fucking with light
Oh,
fighters.
you
I
can
couldn't
go
see light
color
fighters.
your little
I couldn't see light fighters in there making OD
That's
green
why I said,
beanies for everybody.
color your-
We'll get a package and it'll be an OD green light fighters beanie that he knitted.
Oh my God,
That would be dope. But hey, I could use one right now too. As cold as it is.
Good morning, Pilgrim.
You said you guys don't watch or don't play video games and shit.
Good morning, Quack.
Knitted thongs. Ooh, that'd be itchy.
That would be
Hey, light fighters made you a wool thong, babe. You ain't gotta worry about your cooter being cold, but you're gonna itch it to death. No, I mean, you say you guys got bored with the video games. Shit, music is, you ain't gonna set up a freaking band in the firehouse. I mean, it's gotta be something that he can, coffee's gonna be boiling soon. Something he can do at the fire department.
Journal.
No, that's for kids, Maddie. I journal stuff, but he about starts building ships in a bottle or something. That would be freaking dope, dude. That would be pretty dope. I just don't have the patience. Twin does not have a lot of patience.
Good.
He said my wife knits. I'll ask her. ECR said his wife knits. I'll ask her about making a thong for you. Itchy wool thong. He said, Tin Man said Legos. Dude, that would be dope. You go to the fucking firehouse and the whole entire firehouse would be like a Lego village because those dudes would be in there freaking getting it. I thought about getting into building FPV drones, but it became too much like programming radios and fuck that. So I was working on one of my drones. I mean, that would be kind of fun. He said, I could send you some fish skins. You can make male fish skin gimp masks. He said, read Levi's.
Oh my God.
I legit thought about getting in a mess of Legos on Marketplace. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I like messing with them. He said the smell, that would be fucking rough when it got to you, buddy. Well, as cold as it is, it probably wouldn't defrost or anything, you know? Shit. Lobster leather? Crack Attack said lobster leather. Holy shit. We got some stuff going on this morning, guys.
Y'all got sweet on a
Woo! Twins hungover. I needed this. Twins got a little hungover. I never get hungover. I didn't eat dinner last night either, and that's probably why. Cornmeal takes the stinks out of fish skins. I didn't know that. I wonder if it would work for a snake skin, because a while back I shot a pretty good sized copperhead. I mean, it was a big fucking copperhead. Like, it was big enough to where I would have kept the skin. He was probably, I don't know if you guys know about copperheads, if you guys have them where you live. In North Carolina, they're decently sized snakes, but they're not. You know what I mean? I know that doesn't make sense. Twin's a little out of it this morning. Levi said it probably would. Ostrich is the best leather. Yes, I had a pair of ostrich boots at one time. Twin just needs one to start talking about cucumbers. Oh shit, here we go.
No, we don't.
Get the ranch dressing, baby. We having cucumber salad tonight.
Who said that?
ACR.
ECR.
Thought about rebuilding 37mm, but I'm just playing with fireworks at the fire station. I'm bound to get in trouble. Yeah, well, I mean, if you blow something up, at least you'll be able to put the fucking fire out real quick.
I had three last night for the first time.
I want a 37mm grenade launcher. I want just one that mounts under my AR-15. I've been looking into them. Anthony says, I have a snake skin. I want like the one I shot was huge. But anyway, back to my story about that. I shot a copperhead out here, and he was a big fucking male copperhead. He was probably a good 1.5 inches, 2 inches around, probably about 4 foot long. So he was a big daddy. I wanted to save the skin off of him, but I never did. We have rattlers, no copperheads. Yeah, you guys got to worry about the rattlesnake. I would rather, honestly, I had a buddy of mine, Randy. He had a business called Venom Street. He raised venomous snakes. He had about 15,000 of them. Okay, I used to help him, and my favorite snake is a cobra. That's the king cobra is all-time my favorite snake. I got one tattooed on my stomach. He had a 13-foot male king cobra. His hood was fucking. He was huge. His head was as big as my fucking fist. But the motherfucker was real. He's real. He wouldn't. You never flared up at you. He'd been in captivity for so long that he never really flared up, and that's just their warning that they're gonna fucking strike you. Well, he would follow me. He had him in this building. They had to have a secure building in his house and whatnot. So, oh, lady in red, hey. Hey, Lady in Red from Top G's just stopped in. Thank you for
Hey,
stopping
good
in.
morning.
Good morning. And I saw you over there, and I said, thank you for stopping. So, I would go in and help him, man. We had to he had neo-dechet cases, venomous snake cages that you had to slide the glass so that you can't lift it because the snake will strike. I learned a lot with Randy doing that shit. That's where I learned about pit bulls a lot too. But this cobra was like my buddy, man. Like if I was in that room, Randy would tell me, he was like, man, that snake's looking for you, dude. And I'm like, he wants to fucking kill me. That's why. He was like, no, he doesn't want to kill you. He just looks for you. He said, I don't know if it's maybe just something about you, but I put it to the test. I would go in there and look at the snake, and the snake would come up and look. And if I moved, he would just follow me. And he would follow me back and forth in his little tank. I never touched him, never did any kind of messing with him. I never really messed with the snakes. I let Randy do that part. I just helped him clean cages. That's where I learned about venomous snake venom. So cobras, they have spitting cobras, and they'll spit at you. And they get the venom in your eyes and can't see it. That's when they strike you. Well, I had to clean one of the cages. Well, he told me to take a razor blade and scrape the glass because the venom was all gooed up on it and shit. But he didn't tell me to wet it first. And I was scraping the fuck out of that shit, and the wind blew it up in my face. And I've been pepper sprayed at a course before that I had to take to be a bounty hunter. They had to pepper spray me. That shit got in my eyes, and it was nothing like mace. It instantly, I went blind. It wasn't so much that it burned. It stung. Like, it was just hard to explain. Same thing. I learned a bad lesson about having fucking tarantulas. I don't like spiders at all. He had a bamboo tarantula that was about that fucking big, and I thought it was dead. It was in this cage, a little fish tank with a wire cave, He's up in the corner hanging on to it. I blew over and went like that to see if he was alive. That fucker shot shit in my face. He had hairs in his back that they shoot off as a mechanism for defense. That fucking hurt. He got me all in my nose, my face, my mouth. Oh, that fucking hurt. So, yeah, Lady in Red, come on anytime. It was nice meeting you. Especially, I'm glad I met you over there on Top G's. I think you've been here before, too. If I'm not mistaken, I've seen her here before. But thank you for coming in. Thank you. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I'll definitely be back to Tops. I really enjoy riding around with him. He's in his truck, man. That's pretty awesome. That church, the one when I got there, that really huge, beautiful church, that was amazing. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, that's why the lessons I learned, don't fuck with venomous snakes. Oh, no problem.
Top G is our
Top
brother.
G's my brother. I really love Top. I love everybody in my chat. Like, I've got the best friends. Anthony said hi. She's on here. She's just not allowed to. I'm not letting her type in the text. This is more for adults. She's watching the live on my laptop over there. She's working on something for her daddy too. Later, Tower Guy.
Bye, Tower Guy.
Have a good day. Stay blessed, brother. Hope everybody's good out there. So, but now I'm gonna drink some coffee and we're gonna go for a couple hours. I think we're gonna try to get out today. I don't really need anything, but I need to get out. We got to do some cleaning in here for the pups and go out there. Everybody's good. All the animals are making it. Everybody's nice and warm. The dogs were quiet last night because we've fed them. We've been feeding them twice a day. Do we need dog food by chance? Probably need to pick another bag up.
Yeah, because I'm about to open my other one.
The last one?
Yep.
I think there might be 3 bags of dog food in a week. So I'll go get 2 today.
Twice a day.
Shoo, who farted?
One of them.
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna go, I guess. Well, we don't have to go today. I might try to get out, go get us something else to snack on and get back here. But I would like to go to the gym. But I'm not willing to risk my life to go to the gym. I have a gym out here. I have some dumbbells and a machine that I can do basically every body part I need. So I can do that and work out here. And I was gonna go rucking yesterday, but I just didn't feel like it, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been kind of under the weather the last couple of days and stressed out about a few things. And I haven't been out to the roads, ACR. My path, I don't even know if I can get out of it. So yesterday, check this shit out. We're sitting here yesterday and we hear something hitting the top up here. Hell, we got another, 1.5 inches of snow. It literally came right over top of us and stopped and snowed for like 3 hours. So we had 5 to 8 inches. Now we've got definitely 8 inches. But out here, it's getting a knowledge beam. Good morning. It's getting it was already wet and muddy down here, so the snow is kind of just a wet, muddy mush down here. I walked up to the road, cleaned my little ramp coming across off, went up to the road to see how the driveway was. And some people have been in and out. My son's truck's 4-wheel drive. My ex-mother-in-law's got an all-wheel drive, maybe. I don't know what her Chevy is. I got a rear-wheel drive truck, and there's not a lot of weight in the back of it, so it's kind of hard to.
Brew house.
And we appreciate that knowledge, Beam.
Granddaughter.
Brew house. He said, I'm spending the weekend puppy sitting for my son. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, I don't know how slick it is. Right now it's slick. I know right now we wouldn't be able to get out. It's 16 degrees here. It's fucking frozen. You walk outside and even the snow is like frozen. But Mama Bear and I, we go out. We've been making sure everybody you got to give the dogs fresh water every couple hours because their shit freezes. And you go out there and knock the ice out of it, make sure everybody's got fresh water and food. So
last night when I went out, there was still a lot of white, but all the mud is.
Yeah, it's all just mud, nasty shit down here now. It's not. If it would have been dry and snowed, it would have been pretty, but it's not. It's just time for that shit to go. And I got a package coming. It's here in North Carolina. It's in Raleigh. They just can't bring it to us. Mama got an email notification saying it's here. They're just waiting on the weather to clear up so they can get it to us. And we need it because we're low. We have nothing. I'm on like the roaches, just a little bit of, as you can see. And then I got this one. So Twin's going to make it another day or two. But
Oh, really? Wildfire?
What?
I'm sorry to hear that, Nolan. Dream. I hope you're okay.
he said, speaking of snakes, those dudes taxidermy them won't mess up skin. They let the snakes bite down on the blade. That's wild. I got accident very badly while I was returning home from my college by a fair auto almost 2 months ago. Dang. I'm glad you didn't get hurt or killed. Sorry that you were in an accident. What is that noise?
That's rascal.
Was she pooping?
No, she's growling.
That didn't sound like a growl. It sounded like a going.
That's not for the first time she did it. I was here by myself. I was like, "The fuck is that?" And then she did it again, and I went over there, and she did it to me. I was like, "You stupid shit."
Huh, they pulled the tire. Yeah, I was like, what is that noise? Man, that's wild. I ain't never heard my dog growl like that. She was sounded like she was farting bubbles, and that's actually she was growling. Sounded like she was farting bubble gum. Poor rascal. Yeah, my fur babies are my babies too, man. They keep us going out here, buddy. It's a hassle. What?
I'm looking at our coffee pot.
Mine looks like a donut. Ooh, donuts.
Mine looks like a huge smiley.
My best Homer Simpson. Ooh, donuts. Mama Bear always looks in our cups of coffee because the bubbles form shit. She got one that looked like a skull the other day, and then another one that was kind of cool. We took pictures of it. You know you're bored in the camper when you take pictures of the bubbles in your coffee because it looks like something. You might need to get a life.
No, some people do that.
I'm very doing it right now. Levi said, yep, ooh, donut.
Oh, donut.
Donuts. I was waiting for ACR to say something about the Homer Simpson because when I talk about beer, like beer?
You might be bored.
Yeah, you might be bored if I said you might be. It is boring, guys. We went out, but it's so fucking cold. We go out, and we're like, man, we're out there we go out and take care of the dogs and stuff.
Yeah, Brewhouse.
Yeah, you part of Team Glock yet, Brewhouse? James Hospital. He said, Quack, I had live and didn't wake up till 6:30 when I was supposed to be at James' house filming an episode. Oops.
Oh, no.
Anthony says he's making a dog out of snow. I have dogs that are covered with snow. Yeah, been too fucking cold. Haven't even been rucking. I want to go. I might go today. We'll be today at 10 when I go up there. Hell yes, Brew. That's a long news, man. That's a long wait. That's a long wait. Duck. I hate waiting for guns, man. I hate that shit. That's why I like having my concealed. I can just go buy it and then walk right out with it. I was surprised your gun store didn't have a Glock 22 though, man. Like that's one in like a 17, 19, 22, 20, 21. I wish I could show you mine, Brewhouse. I need to get it out. It's buried right now. I keep it locked up. Well, not locked up, but I keep a bunch of them in a separate location in something. They're in the camper, but I can't get to it fast. But I am thinking, see what you guys think. So anybody on here use Hollow Sun red dots on their handguns? Elusive, what's up, my brother?
Good morning, Elusive.
Day off, rainy, drinking rum. Hell yeah, brother. I hear you. I got tore up last night from the floor up. All right, so light fighters. I have an RMR. I got a Trigicon RMR on my SIG 320. Okay. I like it. The guy that I bought it from has it set up for 25 yards. So I don't think that's, I don't like it. Yeah. The only reason I got the RMR, brother, was because I bought it with the gun. I got that SIG custom.
You basically paid for that.
I paid for the RMR is what I did. I gave $750 for my custom SIG. The RMR on it is worth $750. I have a ZEV barrel, a ZEV slide, a Grey Ghost trigger module, and a Wilson Combat grip module, and actual SIG magazines. That's the only thing that really says SIG is just a slide in the magazines. So the dude said he had almost $2,000 in that build. I bought it for $750 cash. So what I'm thinking about doing, it was a good deal. That's why I bought it. Like, I'm not a SIG guy. Mama Bear loves the SIG. So what I'm thinking about doing, I'm going to take the RMR off of my SIG, and I'm going to get a slide cut for my Glock 45. Okay. He said I carry a Gucci Glock with my RMR. Yeah. So I'm going to take I got a Gucci Glock. I got a Glock 45 with a custom trigger, threaded barrel. Other than that, it's stock, but it's I love that gun, and it's got a hell of a trigger. Like, I love that gun. That's my main gun. If I'm going to battle, I'm carrying my Glock 45. And so I'm going to get the slide for it to where I can put the RMR on it. I'm going to zero it in at like 10 yards, 7 to 10 yards. The dude said 25 yards. I was like, bro, if you're shooting 25 yards, you need to be using a fucking rifle, not a pistol. So I'm going to do that, and I need to get a Hollow Sun to put back on the SIG. And then Mama Bear now wants me to cut the Glock 19 slide, or get a Glock 19 slide so she can run the RMR on the Glock 19. But I'm just trying to figure out what the best Hollow Sun is. Twin is something like pimp with a gun. Yeah, I am, dude. I pimp them out hard, son. I pimp them out hard. So you could probably sell the Glock for what it's worth. Just buy a new one with the MOS cuts. You'll end up losing, spending money less, paying so much. Yeah, I was just gonna go on and just get a aftermarket slide that's already cut. I found one for like $110. I don't care if it's Glock or not. He said the 509. Okay, that's what I'll look at him today and start. I was kind of looking at him yesterday. The only gun that I have that has a red dot on it, other than my rifles, is my SIG, and it shoots like a fucking dream. Like, I love being able to see the red dot and hit whatever I'm aiming at. But I'm still good with the iron sights. My Glock's got Trigicon, not Trigicon, or I think it might be the night sights on it, so they glow in the dark. I got a big white one in the front, and then I had the two green in the back that glow. But I don't want to sell my Glock 45 and buy another one, though. I'm going to keep that from them. That one's kind of, I wouldn't be able to replace it for what I have in it. I paid $800 for that gun. But it had a bunch of aftermarket shit in it already. So I actually paid more for mine with no optic than I did for the SIG with an optic. So he said I had a Hollow Sun on a Canic that I traded for my, when I bought my Glock, I bought a Canic Elite that had a Hollow Sun red dot on it. I traded it for an AK to my nephew because I don't really care for the Canics that much. Then I got to shooting them, and they're pretty good. No, I'm not selling it. I can get a optic cut slide for it from a Glock for like $200. And also, well, don't let her, that's why she does that to you, Madeline. Well, I'm talking to you. Don't be all, you got to fucking learn to control her, or she's going to end up controlling you. That's exactly what she does. She knows that too. G2, hey, I carried a G2 Glock, or a G2 Taurus for 2 years. Then I got a Glock 19. Mama had a Taurus G2 too. And it ain't nothing wrong with that gun, Krista. Don't let people tell you Tauruses are shit guns. Yeah, it's not a Glock, it's not a SIG, but how often do you really go out and shoot that gun? And when you need to shoot that gun, if somebody's trying to hurt you, it will fucking fire. Just use quality ammunition, and you'll be good to go. Keep it clean and old. Might be able to sell your Glock for $450 and get MOS 525. I'm just saying. Boom. Yeah, but my Glock cost me, when I bought it, it was $800. So I'll lose money either way. If I sell it for $550, I'll still lose $250. I'm not selling the Glock. I'll keep it. I'll just save up and buy an optic cut slide. I just got to take the one off the SIG and put it on the Glock. I just want to get. Yeah, but it had a bunch of work done to it. It's not a stock Glock. It's not like I went and bought a stock 45 Glock. It came with 2 barrels, has a Apex trigger done in it. It was just smoothed out. The guy who got it was pretty fucking badass, but I can't show it to you. Mine, my 45.
Oh, yeah.
Yours is stock. Yours is Mama Bear's. I bought hers from Cabela's in Garner on years ago. I paid $399 for it. Came with 5 magazines and the Glock. Trade-in paid $75. Damn, must be nice.
I would love to have him.
Now, if somebody wants to buy my SIG, I might let that go, but it won't have the Tragicon on it. It'll just be a stock Glock or the SIG with no red dot. Because I know I could get $750 for that gun as it sits with no red dot. I could double the price for the red dot. But I don't like selling guns. I just buy them. It's like that's my hobby. I buy them and put shit together and fix shit. And I don't like triggers. I'll change the trigger out in it and stuff like that. But now I was looking at Palmetto State Armory sells. They already cut 4 red dots for like their little Glock clone thing, and they said it would work on a Glock 19 and a Glock 45, because technically a Glock 45 is a 19 up top and it just has a 17 handle, so it holds 17 rounds. It's just got the 19 slide. So we had the Tauruses when I was in the Army. Didn't like it. It didn't feel right in my hand, but the other guys love them. So it's a matter of I know people that don't like Glocks. I mean, I have Glock tattooed on my arm. That's how much I love my Glocks. I have like 3 of them, 4 of them. PSA always has deals. Yeah, see, and they have the slide already cut for it. Just looks like a regular Glock slide. I think it was like $110. So that's why I was wondering if I could just get 2 of those, one for Mama's gun, one for my gun. Just go get a couple Hollow Suns. But Hollow Suns aren't real cheap either. So that'll have to be a tax time thing. But no, once we get that, but I was thinking, because I cannot afford another RMR. The RMR on my gun at the gun store was $700.
Good morning, Miguel.
Good morning, bro. Good morning. The Glock feels right to me too. The SIG feels real good too. The SIG 320 that I have, it feels real good in my hand. Mama Bear loves it, so she'll probably end up carrying it once I take the RMR off of it. But she carries the Glock 19 too. So, and the SIG holds. I got a 21 round magazine and 2 17 rounds with it. Yeah, they get a bad rap, but I think it was more for their older guns. I don't own anything from PSA, guys. I don't have a PSA AR-15 or anything. Not that I wouldn't take one. I'd like to have one. I mean, if they would give me one to beat up and abuse for them, I would for sure. But they're just working, doing what they can, and they're trying to arm the people, man. And I get that. I do really like what PSA is doing with that. You know, making guns affordable for people that can't jump in and buy a Daniel Defense or a fucking BCM or a Knight's Armament. Yeah, Frogman, have faith in your short Cajun buddy. Oh, I know Cajun can get some stuff. He said, I have 2 PSAs. They're great. I mean, yeah. Yeah, they buy. Yeah, you have to go through a background check to get one. I already went through all that shit. I got a card, concealed weapons card, so I just show them that, and they just let me get it right then. That goes for a rifle, shotgun, handgun. You just fill out the paperwork. They take your driver's license and your concealed weapons permit, and you walk out that day. But yeah, Cajun, I'm trying to get I want the RMR off my SIG, put onto my Glock 45, and then I want to put a Hollow Sun or something back on the SIG and a Hollow Sun on Mama's 19. We're just looking around for places that sell the slides already cut. So all around, or Anderson? I always heard they weren't all that great. Anderson AR, I had an Anderson AR-15. I think it was Anderson. No, I had a Spikes lower with an Anderson upper. That's what that was. I had a Spikes lower that had a Punisher skull on it. I thought that was pretty cool. Of course I would, but I run Hollow Sun green dot on my HK. All right, Gav, I'm just thinking, would you rather have red or green? Because there's 2 different colors you can get too.
I don't care. I'd have to see it.
Yeah, I figured they would have had to keep it locked up at their house. But yeah, I'm gonna run a hollow sun on the Glock 19. I'll probably put the RMR on my Glock 45 and then put a hollow sun back on the SIG, just to have it back up.
You said red is cheaper.
Yeah, red is cheaper. Yeah, I mean, hollow sun have some impressive looking stuff. Me too. I wish I could show you guys the fucking RMR. I wonder if I took the gun apart and just. So look, check this out. So you can't physically touch a gun in a live chat, but if there are guns hanging in the wall or on the floor, you can do a live chat. I didn't believe this, right? I was on some dude's channel yesterday. I think Quack was there, or somebody else I knew that was in the chat was there. And he had all his shit laid out on the floor, was doing a live chat and was showing the guns in the live chat. So I don't think you can touch them. I think you can. Yeah, muzzle broke. Yeah, I knew Quack was there. But yeah, so I was like, man, he's on a live chat, but there's guns everywhere. You just physically can't touch a gun in a live chat, or they'll drop that bitch like that. So if it's hanging in the back, that's fine. Or if it's hanging someplace, that's fine. So I didn't know that because that's why we weren't using the laptop. I figured that out yesterday. So, but yeah, that muzzle broke, dude. He's a pretty cool guy, man. I went ahead and subscribed to him. I had a Sons of Liberty 13.7. Damn, I wouldn't mind having that one. I'm building that the SOF kit, man. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do I was looking at the GY Alchemist, and he did that. He has a gun with a red dot with a magnifier. Then he has one with an LPVO and a little red dot for longer distance, and he's got one lower receiver. And he was like, being that if these Navy SEALs and Green Berets, they have to be able to move in fucking minutes into another place. And having 2 or 3 rifles carrying around with them was just too much. They said, got to keep it slim and steady and be fast, So they've got one lower receiver with a good stock, good trigger, all the gadgets they want on it, and 2 upper receivers. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my next one. That's after I get the 308 from Cajun. I'm going to have Cajun hot take LPRs are gayer than radios. I have an LPVO on one of my rifles, so put the rainbow flag up for twin arrows, I guess. Yeah, they're gonna fucking do something. Trump has to put it into the damn gun shit. What LPVO are you running? He said, I've had. Which ones did you run? Light fighter. Yeah, his Night Force. Yeah, that Night Force is fucking gangster. Cajun got it. Nice fucking shit. He said I would. Night Fighters is, you guys, Light Fighter is just Light Fighter. He calls it like he sees it, and that's why I love my brother so much. We're good, Anthony. Trying to make it through the snow, buddy. I got a Vortex. Mine is a Vortex 1 to 8. I can't remember the model. Razor or some shit. He's got on his LWRC. Yeah, I do like the fixed magnification, but I do like being able to turn that shit up too. I'm a deer hunter. I cut my teeth on deer rifles. Madeline, let me have the laptop because you can't control them. You end up dropping that fucking computer, baby. So
She's keeps fighting.
Well, they're hungry and probably bored shitless. You're gonna end up dropping that computer, and I am not having that. I don't either, Randall. I do sometimes if I can afford it, but I have so many friends and buddies and shit that we pass stuff around, man. You know what I mean? It's a double. Wait, what do you say? It's always on 3. Yeah, see, mine. Now, I say that, but as a deer hunter, I turn my magnification up because I'm on my 308. Okay, well let me put it like this. On my 270, guys, I have a I want to say Bushnell. It's a cheap scope. I bought this gun years ago, and I bought it. It's a Mossberg AT100 270. Good. It's a Mossberg bolt action rifle. I had no scope. Little fucking neighborhood crackhead motherfucker was walking. And he was like, "What up, dude?" And I was like, "Hey, man, you got a rifle scope for sale?" He was like, "Actually, I do." And I was like, "Oh, how convenient." He was like, "I'll take $20 for it." I was like, "Well, go get it and bring it to me." So this motherfucker brings me a Bushnell Whitetail Classic. It's a 3x9x40. Reticles worked. I gave him $20 cash for it. The rifle came with scope rings. So I went and put the scope on, took it to my buddy. He bore sighted it for me. And I shot it a couple times, 100 yards, bullseye. It's a 3x9x40. I've probably put 15,000 rounds through that rifle, and not one time have I had to fuck with that cheap ass scope. I was climbing up into a tree stand, and I had the rifle slung on my back, and my sling broke. It popped, and the fucking rifle fell about 20 foot down it flipped in the air and hit the stock, pow, and fucking fell over. I'm like, fuck, I can't even go hunting today. That scope's trash. Climb down.
Lawfully. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Lawfully. Good morning, Top G. I was over there, bro. That church was beautiful. I loved it. Oh, Lady in Red's still here too. So I climbed down the tree stand. I'm like, fucking dumbass, like looking at the sling. It was a cheap Walmart sling. It busted. I picked the rifle up and aimed the rifle thinking that the reticles and the scope are going to be busted. Because I don't know if anybody's ever done that. I busted one time. I shot one and the crosshairs in the middle broke. It's just wire or something in there. So I was like, fuck, man, it's not broke. So I'm like, well, this gun's got to be way off. But I done walked for an hour and a half to sit in the fucking tree stand. I'm going to sit in the tree stand. So I climbed back up. And this is the one time I've been hunting where I wish I wouldn't have seen a deer. I was like, I don't want to see no deer today. And if I do, I probably won't shoot. So I'm sitting there and got the gun loaded and everything. And I hear this crashing coming through the fucking woods, man. And I'm like, if it's not a big buck, I'm not shooting because I don't know if I'm going to hit this motherfucker or not. So a 6-pointer, nice 6-pointer walks out. And I'm like, man, I'm starting to get the butterflies and the fucking shaking and shit. Hey, what's up, fishing fun fishing adventures. That's my brother. Welcome, buddy. So I'm like, man, I'm going to take a shot. And if I miss, I miss. Because I know this rifle just took a 20-foot fall, guys. Pop that motherfucker, put it right on the front, right behind the front leg of the deer, pulled the trigger. That motherfucker fell right where I hit him. That gun fell 20 foot and knocked the scope. Wasn't even knocked out. So I like the scopes. So fast forward, I got my 308. I bought it from a gun store down in Zebulon. It came with a 3x9x40 Vortex optic on it. I was like, hell yeah, I heard good things about Vortex, whatever. I got it home, took a deer hunting, shot a deer, shot at a deer, missed the deer. I was like, oh, that rifle's off. I went home, shot the rifle. It wasn't a rifle, it was a twin. But I have an extra one that I got in a trade. I traded for an LPVO and that 3x9x40 Vortex optic. So I am going to send that one to Krista with them 22-250 ammo, so she can put it on her 22-250. It'll be great scope for her gun. And then I'm going to upgrade to a 4x12x50 for my 308.
Hey, good morning, Teresa.
Morning, Teresa. Yeah, Buck Quack. I wasn't going to shoot anything because I was like, that rifle fell, man. It's going to be, you guys know as much. I've seen rifles sitting in the corner just slide over and fall, pick it up, and the scope's way off. Like, they're not made for that. They're got to be somewhat careful with them. So,
oh, why didn't you see Pilgrim in here?
yeah, Pilgrim. Good morning, Pilgrim. Hey, brother. I'm rambling off, guys. I'm sorry. I was just telling you the story about the optics. But then I had one LPVO. I bought it for $200. It was like a True Glow. It wasn't real good. And I put that on another rifle, and I had it. Yeah, Randall, I've got ammo for one. I don't have the rifle. I tried to buy one a couple years ago, but it just never worked. Every time I tried to get Walmart to sell me the fucking rifle, it was always on there, and they didn't have nothing they could do, or they couldn't find the keys, or there wasn't a manager. Or
have a great day, Teresa.
Have a good one.
Thanks for coming in.
Demo man, what's up, brother?
Demo man, what's up?
So I got the LPVO. Now it's not on any rifle. It's just in my thing. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it on my my Smith & Wesson AR-15 before I paint it.
Gotcha, Pilgrim.
25.
I'm being
3,000.
slow today too, Pilgrim.
A buddy of mine had a Savage 99 and 300 Savage. I killed a deer with that. It's a lever action, but it doesn't look like a lever action. It didn't look like a rifle that would be a lever action. Well, see that right there too. I just watched you punch her in the fucking face. The dog jumped up. She goes this and goes in her fucking face, and then you wonder why they snap at you. I'd fucking bite you too. Don't lie to me because I just watched you do it. That's why you getting attacked by them puppies, because you're mean to them. And that's why when I leave you here alone with these dogs, I know damn well you are, because I said something to you about it yesterday and you damn didn't say anything. You just put your head down. So I already know. That means you're going to have to start doing some shit here. I ain't getting riled up on a live chat over her ass today. I got 30-30. I have, no. 30-30s are great. That's the one I don't have, guys. I want a 30-30 lever action. I had a Winchester Model 94. that I had for years, and I don't even know what will fucking happen to it. No, 30-30 will never die, and that is the coolest gun to shoot. The lever action, and it's the same freaking velocity and knockdown power as an AK-47 round, a 7.62 by 39. So, shit, I'll miss mine. I had that one, and a buddy of mine got one, and then I've been looking at them. I've been looking at them things for so long, but a good solid lever action 30-30 is like $600 now, and I don't have the money for that. I don't have an LPO yet. I have a great running. I've been running now that. So I'm Mama Bear's rifle right now. I have a SIG Romeo Juliet combo. I just don't have the. See, can you help her? Because she's. Sorry, guys, I'm getting frustrated. We've been locked in this fucking camper for 3 days, damn near, and the kids and the puppies and the shit are starting to get on Twin's nerve, and I'm almost out of fucking weed. So I'm thinking about jumping in the truck and going to the fucking UPS and be like, y'all got my fucking package?
For real.
Like, damn, y'all can't get out there, but I can get out.
And you got a bigger truck.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's just being stuck in here, and Mama Bear just spilled washing powders all over the floor because she's got her hands full of shit. So Mama Bear has a bad habit about keeping things in her hands while she's trying to do other things with her hands. She always got that vape. She holds that vape. You want it? Look, I bet you right now. See? Yep, right there. It stays. I have seen her drop my granddaughter on the ground before she dropped her vape.
Full fucking shit.
I've seen her about drop food. She will drop other things before she'll drop that vape. Any what? Paper? I don't think so. I don't think so. We'll get some today. We're gonna have to go to Food Line. We need to get something for dinner. I picked up a 356 Winchester lever action, great trigger. The ammo is crazy expensive, hard to find. Yeah, that's the bad thing about getting old guns, man. The calibers are hard to find. Like the 338 Lapua, that thing is hard as fuck to find ammo for. And I used to have a 303 British, but I missed that gun. It was an old Lee Enfield Mark IV something. It was wood from the tip to the fucking stock, and the gun was like 5 foot long. Kids need. Top G said kids need drop now and then. Now and again. Hey,
get me started.
Ours is driving us nuts, man. We're all locked in here. She's locked in here with us because it's cold outside, but. And she's not a teen. She's a preteen, like she told me the other day. I'm not a teen. I'm a preteen. That's all right. You'd be pre-dead, too. I already dealt with one teenage daughter. I know how to deal with that shit.
We ain't doing that again.
And he says, Levi said it's like a reboot for him. What are you looking for? My duster's in the truck. Mama spilled some borax on the floor.
It's going to be one of them. It is not going to be one of them days.
Yeah, Randall, Cajun reloads. I would love to start reloading. I just don't have an area to do it in. I have no room. I can't even set my gear up. It's living in this little pop-up, man. It's getting, we're all packed in here like sardines. Oh, there goes the shit on the TV. I just asked you to help her. You didn't even go over.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was doing.
Boy, yeah, we only used it one time. And we didn't put a lot in. Like I added it to like washing powder that I already had in. I tell you, the best stuff that I use is called Ariel. It's a Spanish version. You get it like, you have a bag of it?
What?
That washing powder. That shit smells good. It cleans the hell out of your clothes, and your clothes still smell good even after you wash them. Like, you know how you wash clothes and then John Wayne swimming lessons. No, I'm good. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, where he threw the kid in the water. I like that. I don't know how to swim. He was like, poof.
Come on, if you're coming.
GTGMO. That's cool.
What? They're going to.
Yeah. Both of my older kids are out living on their own. I got Maddie. She's 11. She's still here. But of course, quite a velvet. Yeah, it's the stuff. Maybe that's the name of it. Isn't that stuff called Ariel?
Yes.
It's Ariel washing powders. It comes in a bag.
It's the Mexican.
It's the
stuff.
Spanish
It's in
version
this-
of the.
Yeah, sorry, Spanish stuff in the
It's in Dollar General, but this you always see. I saw the Spanish guys using it at the laundromat, and it was cheap. And I'm like, hey, you get a whole bag for $6, and it smelled good. Once I started washing my clothes with it, I was like, holy shit, that's all we use. And it's like $7 or $8 for a big bag. Yep, Randall, I got the same thing. My grandpa and my Uncle Bern took me out in the water, and they're like, you don't know how to swim, right? And I was like, no, and they threw me in the water.
My uncle,
Learn real
my
quick.
great uncle did that to me.
Yeah, Top G, yeah. He said, yeah, we get Ariel here. It's good. It smells good, man, and it's cheap, and it works good.
T-Bone, good morning.
Hey,
And
Brew House.
welcome in, and I think it's everywhere, honestly.
T-Bone? Who's T-Bone? Who are you thinking T-Bone? Oh, T-Bone.
T-Bone?
Is it United States?
If you're talking about the detergent.
Yeah. I'm in the United States. Later, Brew House. Let us know on Discord when you get that pew-pew, buddy.
Wait, Brew House is sleeping?
Yep.
Bye, Brew.
Yeah, it
love
works
me.
good. I don't know how the hell we got on some fucking laundry detergent on Twin Arrows Survival's live chat, but if you guys are going to go get some laundry detergent, get that Ariel and try it. It comes in 2 scents. It's got like a lavender scent and like a fresh scent. That shit's good, and it's cheap.
We're excited to meet or see you.
You guys ate them, 3 boxes of them. You're just going to have to wait for breakfast like everybody else. Okay? She just had a bag of chips, and now she wants Pop-Tarts. Well, we're going to have breakfast. It's only 8 o'clock. I'm going to go for another hour on the live chat, and then we'll have eggs and steak like we do every morning. We have steak, don't we? No, we have those big ones.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm going to cook them on the grill. Natural swimming from... Yeah, that's basically it. I started dog paddling, then I learned how to like stroke through the water. So now I swim like a fish.
He said,
bacon.
Bacon.
I want some bacon. We haven't had bacon yet.
That sounds good, too.
It does. I'm going to have to go get some food. Everything. I just don't know if we can get out. That's my main thing is, can we get out?
I haven't been anywhere.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Borax mixed with apple syrup makes ants go bye-bye. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, with maple syrup.
Apple?
I'm fucking head is, my eyes aren't working.
Yeah,
Maddie's
that
got my blood
does
pressure up
work.
this morning.
I tried
Damn.
it and it worked.
There she goes again.
All right.
As long as she can't knock anything. I mean, she breaks the TV.
I
The
know what
TV's
she's
already
doing.
broke.
When she goes over there and does that, this is what she's doing.
I know. No, she went like this, and I watched her
Oh, she
do
being
that in the
hard this
face.
time, huh? Usually she plays with
Yeah, well, playing with them, and then they turn on and want to bite back and play with you, and then you act like they're attacking you. That's
Yep.
not right.
I'm not doing that.
Twins sounds like an awesome breakfast. My uncle's farm just used pigs for them. Yes. I don't eat pork.
Wish that Lisa.
I don't eat a lot of pork. I eat bacon. And every once in a while I eat a pork chop, but I don't eat a lot of pork. Yeah, it is, dude. The kids can't swim, man, and they'll jump in the fucking... I was in the damn... So when I lived in Texas, I was living in a hotel before we got a house, and it had a swimming pool. So if I won't work and the guys from work would come and bring beer and fucking we'd go out and swim in the pool for fucking hours. We were all out there sitting around in the corner, and I guess they had rented out like part of the hotel for like a wedding party, a reception. A bunch of Hispanic guys and women and kids were out there. And this little like 2-year-old Spanish kid just decided with his full clothes on, he was going to jump in the pool. Well, he jumped in the deep end and couldn't swim, sunk right to the bottom. And all the parents were like, oh, no, what the fuck is going on? And so me and a buddy of mine, we ran, dove in, got him, pulled him up off the bottom, set him back up. His dad grabbed him and was like, oh, thank you. We're like, bro, like he just dived in the pool into the deep end and couldn't even swim. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's freaking crazy. He's like, oh, yes, he loves the water. I was like, but you need to teach the little fucker how to swim. They won't let Rascal on the bed. Or,
She's on there. Everybody's on there.
what are they barking at down there?
Pull your blanket out. There's something on the floor.
In Shetland, if you can't swim, you should just move away. It's at any place where there's water. He said, just flew down to Florida, going pheasant and quail hunting today. Tomorrow. Oh, dude, that shit's fun. I love bird hunting, man. I've done a lot of dove hunting. I never really got into the pheasant or quail because we don't really have them. I have pit bull puppies. The dad and mama's back here, lady in red.
That would be fun. Quail hunt?
You just got to know how to shoot shotgun, and you're scared to shoot shotgun.
I'm not scared to shoot. I won't shoot. That
Well,
bitch hurts.
ain't gonna do you no good when you're trying to bird hunt. You can go out there with a 22.
Sure.
Yeah, you could. Nope. You could shoot with a 20 gauge. 20 gauge is better for you guys. 20 gauge is better, but bird hunting is fun. I used a 16 gauge and a 12 gauge when I went. I had a 12 gauge pump and a double barrel 16 gauge. That old 16 gauge was sweet. It was just expensive to get shells for it.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's better a little bit more. It definitely is going to be a lot warmer in Alaska, Bill. A lot freaking warmer. You're going to get down there. You get down there, man, and freaking, you're going to be like, what? Shorts and a t-shirt, bro. Shorts and... Don't let them chew on that crate. I don't think she was, but they just need to get out and get some energy out.
Yes.
We all do.
Does.
Yeah. Quail out in the field, pheasant 750 in a tower hunt. No shit. Have a good one, lady in red. Yeah, 60 Lawfully Armed 16 gauge is awesome. I had an old double barrel, man. It didn't have the hammers or nothing. You know, you break it and put them in and double triggers. I killed a lot of doves with that gun, man. Yep, 20 gauge. You're right, twin. Steel shot for the quail, heavy. Yeah, man. I use a 12 gauge. I have one for hunting, but I have one that I'm getting a kit set up for. I'm gonna copy the guy that G-Watt Alchemist used a flick load-bearing vest and some canteen pouches, and the canteen pouches held the shotgun shells perfect. You know, you can drawstring them, the new ones. You can drawstring it. It kind of acts as a shell bag. And he had 6 pouches on the flick. 1 was an IFAK, 2 were water, and then 3 were full of shotgun shells. And he had damn near a couple hundred rounds plus what the gun had. So I like it because I want to do it for like a pass off. If somebody comes up and they have nothing, here's a 12 gauge shotgun and a vest with some ammo, some water, and something to stop some bleeding if you get shot. And your empty hands turn into somebody who can watch security help you in a gunfight, you know? So I don't have a FLC, but I found one on Venture Surplus for like $15. And then I got some canteen pouches that are like $5 or $6 each. So I'm going to try to order them when I get taxes. No, she's not. Look at her. Why are you pouting? Yeah, because you let them all get on the floor and tore up. I hear them hitting the floor now. Yeah, I met her on your channel, Top G. She's a really cool person, man. She come over and said, hey, sorry I couldn't stay, man. By the time I got up and got my head right from everything, I
didn't even get to get up.
Ohio Patriot, good morning.
Because I was lazy and slept.
Yeah, Mama Bear didn't get up till Maddie's in the corner pouting.
She'll be all right.
Yeah, hopefully the weather starts. It's supposed to be nice. The first of next week here is supposed to be in the 60s. And no rain.
God,
we need some good warm weather to dry up. I have got to go get this weather. Has got to go. This rain and all this shit. This cold weather is for the birds.
Oh my God, Reno.
Wow. 6 weeks later.
That sounds about right.
Yep, that's the VA for you. Oh, hell, that's any hospital nowadays. Them motherfuckers are... The healthcare system in America needs a huge overhaul. Huge overhaul. A lot of doctors need to lose their practices. A lot of people need to get off the medicines that they're on and get put on the right medicines. And it's just expensive. People just, they don't realize, man, you pay all this money for something. And yeah, man. Yep, we're good. That's why I jump in, man, and try to get on there and put a couple comments and get your watch hours too. Because plus, you got some beautiful scenery, man. We really just ride. I like riding with you.
Yes, we do need a reset, Levi.
Levi, yes, we do. Especially here, man. Everybody needs a huge reset. America needs a huge reset, and that's sad that people will have to say shit like that. But like I said in one of my live chats before, man, we need another 9/12. I don't want to see another 9/11 type event, but we need a 9/12 type event that makes everybody back to proud to be an American, proud to have the flags flying and help your neighbor. And that's how it is. That's what it's always. I said we need that. We need that more than ever now. But What are you doing? Why are you ripping those? She literally just ripped her pants.
They were half ripped.
Oh, those.
Yeah, like we need it another 912. I know it sucks, but it's just the way it is. It'll come, hopefully. It's gonna be. I know, me too. I'm gonna have to cut the live. I know, but I'm gonna have to cut it early just because pups are giving her hell. She's over there sulking because she's starving to death because they jump on her.
Where they touch you?
But they're going to. Well, why don't you pick the TV up off the bed? It's laying on the bed, and you expect them not to. It's laying on her bed, though. It's laying on the bed, and she's talking about don't step on it, but it's laying flat on the bed. That's why she can't keep it.
Not on the sofa. I had it.
Because she never lets it stay there. I don't want to mess up your AO. Yeah,
Oh, wait, touch you. Wait.
Rascal's
I'm
right here.
confused.
Rascal's right there.
Rascal.
She ain't coming over. She's sitting right there looking.
Oh, wait, I forgot who I was talking about.
Uh-huh.
Haven't had coffee yet. I got a sip of coffee.
I'm slurping mine down. Oh, there goes my camouflage. We're going to have to cut the live and get these pups straight. Nobody's helping, so
Keep going.
I'm trying, but they're fucking stressing me out. We're over there begging for food like we starve her to death. This kid eats nonstop all freaking day. Every 20 minutes. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. And then you buy snacks and tell her, hey, don't eat them all in one day. I'm going to be down here for a few days, and then all of the snacks are gone. So, but nope. But Bill, I hope you get a bunch of them, brother. I hope you get a bunch of them. Damn, I don't know what quail and pheasant stuff tastes like. I know that dove, the little breasts, we get those, and you ain't much meat in them. You just get a little breast, but we'd wrap them in a half a piece of bacon, stick a toothpick through it, and cook them on the grill. So that's how I've had them. I don't know how to cook a quail. I guess maybe the same way. The island is 12 hours above Scotland. Holy crap. Yeah, I was talking to Top about how people drive everywhere in this country. In his country, our country, people all drive the same. They all can't drive. And he was like, man, I come from an island that you have a one-lane road that people try to pass. You have to like pull over and let people pass and stuff, man. That's pretty wild, dude. I'd love to be on an island. Yes, remember to like, share, and sub, please. Trying to get my watch hours up. I would like to get to 500 subscribers. I seem to be stuck right around. Hey, XNYC OG Prepper. Thanks for joining, brother. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. I'd like to get to 1,000, but I'm steadily going that way. But I'd like to get to 500 before spring. And then I'm going to do a 500 subscriber giveaway. Haven't sure what we're going to do yet, but when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to have a giveaway. So I'm going to give a little care package of some prepper / survival / Minuteman stuff, and possibly a Twin Arrows t-shirt and sticker set if I can get those in the window. Yeah, I am. I'm going to start doing more survival type stuff, more Minuteman type stuff. That's cool. Yeah, I got a couple craft videos. For lack of better terms, I have some like woodland camouflage. It's like military netting, but I thought it was real military netting, but it's not. It's like aftermarket. But I'm gonna take it, some shock cord and some little hooks, and I'm gonna make a Alice pack cover with it to camouflage my pack, and a helmet. I have a old military issue helmet that I'm going to rebuild. The padding in it's old. Some of them are loose, falling out. So I'm going to get a new chin strap and a new head strap system where I can tighten it with a knob on the back, and the new pads and everything. But the new pads were like $20 with they have little Velcro like circles on the helmet, and that the pads just stick to it. And for a brand new one of never issued brand new pads was $20. The chin strap I think is $30 to $50. Maybe more, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna build a helmet scrim for it out of that netting. So I'm gonna do that on a video. As far as survival videos, I'll do some like what happens if you have to drop your pack, and I recommend that everybody carry a separate survival kit, not in your pack, not in your chest rig, but on your persons, in like a cargo pocket. You should have a way to purify water, a way to start fire, a way to signal in case you have to be found, and just some survival items, little snack bars and shit, just to keep you for a while if you have to drop your pack and roll on. You know what I mean? I think everybody should have that. I'm going to do a video on mine, stuff like that. Try to get those videos up. I'm just limited to space in this little camper, so it's hard to make videos outside when it's nasty and muddy and snowy. But the camper, I mean, I can do them over here, and I probably will do the pack videos and stuff over here, like making this camo netting and whatnot. But we'll do that. I will, Elusive. If you got one, after I get off, I'm gonna go binge watch your channel for a little while. I've been picking channels since we've been stuck in here and ain't got a lot to do. I've been stuck in here when it's snowing and shit. Will you be teaching Sim4? I'm not even sure what that is, Randall, but if it's related to what we do, yeah, I'd like to learn. I definitely would try it, man. Whatever bacon does make everything taste better, that's for sure. Lord have mercy. She's not gonna. I'm just gonna cut it because it's not gonna get any better. She's starting to pout because she's hungry. But yeah, I'm just gonna do some escape and evading stuff. I mean, I'm still learning a lot of that shit myself too, guys. Flag signals. Can you email me something on that, buddy? Because Bohan Washington, what's up? WA, what's up? I think it's Washington. Reasonable. How you doing in 7 Stone? How you doing? How's Australia this fine day? Yeah, because I'd like to learn those, Bill or Randall sent them to me. But no, I definitely like to learn. I try to learn everything I can, but I'm going to do some stuff like that. I'm still learning escape and evasion shit myself too, guys. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I've been working on a lot of that and not doing videos on it just so I don't want to do a video on it and get somebody hurt. I want to do a video on it when I know enough to where I can do a video on it. That's my thing. If I don't feel comfortable doing a video on something I only know a little bit about, so I try to know enough to. We got our cool weather coming in finally. I'm ready for some warm weather.
I'm ready for some warm weather. Who said that?
Bow hunt.
Ooh, bow hunt. Yes, sir. You come here.
Lawfully, I am too. I am so excited for spring. I got so many plans for videos, and I'm ready to get my garden. I want to see if the ducks hatch some eggs. I want to see if the chickens can hatch some eggs. Plus, I'm ready for the warm green leaves to come back, the trees to fill back in so I have privacy on my property again. And see,
They didn't even do anything. I'm watching. Just jump down and touch her.
Yeah, you guys are going into fall, and we're coming into spring. So I'm hoping you're ready for your winter.
Really?
Well, he's in Australia. Australia's on the opposite side. So when it's wintertime for them, it's summertime for us. When it's summertime for them, it's wintertime for us. So it's starting to get his fall's coming. So that means our spring's coming, guys. So I'm excited for spring. I'm a summer guy. I was born in July, for Christ's sakes. I like the heat. I like it when it's warm. I like having everything. Dude, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do one. You've got me thinking about doing an overnighter with just what I carry in my pack, like my Minuteman pack, because I'm trying to get my channel more off the survival aspect of stuff, because I haven't really, and start more of. I'm July 17th, brother. Haha, check it out. That's cool. Bow Hunt said in July 18th. He said, I'm July 17th, man. That's cool. Cancer, baby. Cancers. Thunder chicken time. Yeah, I like spring. Everybody, I mean, it's just that good time.
I was born in the spring.
Yeah, dude. NY, my wife just looked up you got a good channel, man. We're gonna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on elusive. When springtime comes, I'm gonna take my pack, just my chest rig, my pack, and my rifle, and I'll show you guys how I make my tarp shelter. I'll show you my sleep system. How I heat water, how I do all that stuff. So, bow hunt. Said 1979 here too, brother. I'm 45. I'll be 46 July 17th. So, hey man, what's up? That's cool. Martin Moore, what's up, brother? But yeah, I'm gonna do a couple videos like that, some overnighters, how to purify water where we're at, like just show you basic survival skills, how to start a fire, or if I don't start a fire, you know, depending on the situation, you won't be able to start a fire, or you can start a fire. Now, if you're really fucking cold, or you fell in like a creek or something and you have to get warm, there's ways you can do it to get you so you don't go hypothermic. But yeah, I'm going to do some videos on that. I'll get those. Plus, it'd be cool to go camping overnight up here. So, oh, that would be badass. He said, I'm going to go do the same thing, bow hunting boars.
I just subbed to
Overnight
him
trip.
too.
Yeah, I'll sub to everybody once we get off.
Good morning.
He said,
Martin.
just dump it on Jessica. That's her channel now. All the motherfuckers left. Waffly, us too, buddy. Mine will cooperate because she loves to go rucking.
Let's go. I am so ready.
We're actually in the process of trying to get some packs that don't look military type, just some old hiking packs, so we can put some stuff together. Because we got a bunch of local trails around that we can just go walk in. I mean, I did a video on one called Wilton Slopes. Lord have mercy, she's an absolute idiot. Yeah, she is. She fits right in over there. That's just right where she needs to be, because that whole fucking thing is.
Exactly. Don't forget if we get lost. We don't get lost.
I don't. I got lost one time, and that was just because I got turned around.
Lost.
So I meant to get lost. I'm not. I'll tell you, if you get lost, you get lost.
If we get lost, then we just go a different way.
No, you don't. If you get lost, in the woods.
I don't want to think about getting lost. That's why I say we don't get lost.
We don't get lost, but she says she don't want to think about it. But the day you get lost is the day you be like, damn, maybe I should have thought about that.
No.
Yep. I have MREs, and I'm gonna get some of the freeze dried, like Mountain House shit that you just have to heat water. Those are really good too, but they're just so fucking expensive. I mean, I remember at Walmart you used to be able to get them for $5. They have pretty much doubled. He said, she might find us.
It's getting her to sleep with the critters.
Yeah, I'm sure. But if you build a nice little setup, man, Lawfully, you know what you're doing. If you build something sweet, she'll be out there and be happy as hell, man. I know you're good doing what you do too, man. And you get her a nice sleeping pad. You know, I have a sleeping pad. My sleep system, I'm still working on it. I want the military sleep system. The spaghetti, yeah, those are good. So in my MREs, I take the cheese tortellini, the chili mac, the spaghetti, and I like those. Those are the ones I take. Yeah, I'm going to subscribe to everybody's channels on here. I'm sorry I didn't get it last time, guys. We'll get those going. And but yeah, I'm going to do some videos on that. I'm just waiting for spring, guys. It's hard to do them right now. It's nasty and wet, and I mean, this is the time. I know I should be doing it too, but it's just the older I get, the less I want to sleep in the mud. You know what I mean? Unless I absolutely have to. So once the weather comes, though, I will do an overnighter. Show you. I need to get a new tripod too, and I'll do that one, and then I'm going to do one on my escape and invasion kit. I'm going to do a whole bunch. I got a sheet of stuff I've been writing down. So I'm trying, Randall. I'm trying. It's killing me. Can you do a catch and cook too? Possibly. Well, depends. I can catch some fish and cook. I could probably do some fish. I don't know springs. What turkey? We have turkey season in the spring. I can, what else? I probably could catch some fish, but the pond back here, I wouldn't eat the fish out of. That shit is crazy. But if I could get a fucking turkey, that would be awesome. I'd get a turkey with you guys. But I don't ever see turkey unless I'm deer hunting, and I only see deer when I'm turkey hunting. So, yeah, top G. Yeah, I can do that. Dude, I have thought about doing that. I thought I had one sitting over here that I started working on. I had one in a bag sitting here somewhere that I started working on, where we could, you go to Dollar Tree and buy shit. It's just stuff you can heat up with boiling water or something like that. And they're a whole lot better, and they taste a lot better, because some of the MRE shit is a little fucked up. Like, some of it's good, but some of it's not so good. But he wants one bad. What? No, I want to. Yes, I found one online. They came down on the price. It was $2,000. Then they went to $1,800. Then they went to $1,600. And if I could get one, eventually I will get one. I do have a dehydrator. I don't have a freeze dryer though, but a freeze dryer would be freaking awesome. They're hard to get. Hey, I watch meter and I don't look easy getting. They're not, dude, because they see, like, you have to be completely camouflaged, face, hands, everything, your gun, everything, because those little fuckers, for having a small brain, they're really smart. Ain't no problem. Yeah, see, that's what up, man. He said 20 watching, 20 thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys.
Elusive.
Yeah, man, definitely elusive. But yeah, I want to get a. So I figured if we got a freeze dryer and we freeze dried like candy and stuff, maybe some meals, you could sell that stuff. Yeah, and they have great eyesight. I had one run out in front of my Cadillac.
Exactly, OG.
Fucking tore my Cadillac front all to pieces. We were driving to work, me and a guy named Curtis. I had to drive the back roads going up towards from where I lived to Lake Gaston. It was mostly back roads country. And the closer you got to the lake, the more turkeys. And there was like 20 turkeys standing out in this field. So I slowed down and they're running across the road and one come running like it was going to stop. So I was going, he ran right out in front of the Cadillac. I had a feather.
That.
Yeah, busted the grill off the Cadillac and everything. Yeah, it was pretty fucking bad. So.
Those are bastards.
Yeah, but I never see them when I'm turkey hunting. I only see them when I'm deer hunting. And I have buddies that this channel on YouTube, and I knew them when they were first making the company. It's called Rut Life. They go every year and get them. Like, they always get turkeys. Yeah, I'm thinking real serious about getting a freeze dryer with tax money. And then just doing like candy. Because, I mean, I was at the store the other day, and 3 ounces of freeze-dried, what was it, Skittles?
Yep.
Was like $7 or $8, $9. I think it was like $10 for 3 ounces.
$8.99.
Yeah, it was $8.99 for 3 ounces of freeze-dried candy. So I just go get a bunch of candy, freeze-dry it all, put them in like 3-4 ounce packs, sell them for $7, $8, and do that enough, it'll pay for the freeze dryer because it's expensive, and I don't know how much power those fucking things use. Yeah, they dehydrated foods. If you store them right though, Krista, like dehydrate it. And then put like the oxygen absorbers and stuff. We got a freeze dryer a few months ago. Freeze dried Starbursts and Skittles are awesome. Yeah, Pat, I want one, man. Like, and then you can sell them. So sell that, get your candy. Yeah, freeze. It's very popular. You see it online. Kids have got it a couple times. The Jolly Ranchers freeze dried, they're freaking good too. Those things were amazing.
We can freeze dry
You freeze dry anything.
Squishy jelly baby things.
She's been on them squishy jelly baby things for 2 months now.
DIY MREs are great for kids or picky eaters. Trust me, I know. ACR said that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Plus, it's the adventure. Growing up, man, I remember when my grandpa would give us like I'd be at the flea market and I'd buy one, and he'd be like, "Man, them things are nasty," and I'm like, "No, it's a MRE, Papa. That's what they used to eat in the military." And he was like, "Yeah, I know, they are nasty."
Pedro said the dried. He said we got a freeze dryer a few months ago. Freeze dried Starburst. Or
Yeah, I just read that one.
Oh,
that's what I was saying. Read Elusive. Twins said a freeze dried food in tubs here sell for over 200 euros. A tub is under 250. Mad. Damn.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, like we could do that. I mean, I could freeze dry anything. Freeze dry a whole case of eggs last week. Damn right. How long does it take to freeze dry? So, Pat, how long would it say to freeze dry that amount of eggs?
Chris, I'm with you. Saltwater taffy freeze dried. Yum.
Oh, that would be wild.
It's
See,
good.
that's the problem. If we do all this, Mama and Maddie will eat all the candy. I won't ever have none. It's good. Freeze dried food is good. I'd like the mountain house. That you just add boiling water, stir it up, and it freaking you got a warm meal. That's another thing. The only bad thing about that, though, in a survival situation is that you got to heat up water and you have no way to do it without starting a fire, or you just don't have water. The thing about an MRE is you can just rip it open and eat it right out of the pack. So,
Yep, freeze dried ice cream.
yeah, they have a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich. Yeah, Mountain House does. I've always wanted to try one.
Patriot, I would like to know the same answer as Bill.
What?
So Patriot said I freeze dried a whole case of eggs last week. Bill said, Patriot, how did those eggs turn out when
Yeah.
you turned around and cooked them? Were they good?
Oh, Bo Hunt said one thing I'll never eat is Spam. I like Spam.
Oh, if you fry it up,
Fry that shit up, but
make it good and crispy.
I'd like to try some Vegemite. He's in Australia. He knows what I'm talking about. Do you eat the Vegemite, Bo Hunt? Because I've never had it. I heard it was like an acquired taste. ACR said he's not a fan of it either. I think it took like 36 hours. That's not too bad. Think about it. Couple hours, few hours, couple days. He said freeze dry the water, problem solved. Randall, if we could freeze dry water, we would be rich, brother. Freeze dry the water and then just, what do you got? Oh, I got freeze dried water.
7 stone. Yep.
Exactly.
It's-
Exactly. Elusive.
It's not great Krista, but if you burn the fuck out of it, sorry for the language,
He said, twin,
it's good.
I carried dried food in packs for weight, but need water, but carry army issue for quick and easy. No light or smell if needed. Exactly. That's what I carry the MREs for. And I got a case of them like really freaking cheap. So I got like gave them to everybody. I got I gave Mama Bear 2 or 3. I took 3, and I got some for Viper. He's got a MRE channel. I'm gonna send him some, and he's gonna send me a package of stuff from out of state, like out of the country MREs. So he said I'm trying to get a Canadian one for to eat for Adrian and all my Canadian people on here. And then I don't know what else. That's the only one I asked for. I just told him to surprise me with the other ones. So
Vienna sausages, things quack.
I don't like. I'll eat them if I'm hungry.
Not.
Potted meat, same way. It's a southern thing. People in fucking North Carolina live off freaking Vienna sausages. I just not that big fan of them.
Oh, ACR, I bet.
Yeah, Krista, I had some emergency water packages like that. That's cool. He said you freeze dry them raw, and then when you add water, it turns right back in eggs. Like that's, I mean, if you've ever had like, I'm sure you've had freeze dried eggs. Like if you've been to jail
When you go to
or
a restaurant,
not all of them, some of them are.
some of them do. They come with.
He said if you freeze dry them when they're cooked, they turn rubbery. She said you are relentless, Anthony. He is, man. That little kid is relentless, man. I'll eat Spam. I like Spam. Cut it by, 1/4 inch thick, fry it up, put it on some buns with some mustard, onions. Oh, that'd be awesome, dude.
Me too, ACR.
I'll eat pork and beef if you have one. Like I just don't eat a lot of it because it messes with my belly. I eat a lot of beef though. Beef and chicken are my go-to, and fish are my go-to proteins. But yeah, I can send you some American ones, brother. I'll send you some American MREs and we'll do a swap. Corned beef is better. Now canned corned beef I like real corned beef, like Irish corned beef. I make that you'll see that come St. Patrick's Day. I usually do a shepherd's pie and a corned beef and cabbage.
Elizabeth, it's not that we don't eat pork. We just don't care.
I like it. It
I
just
love
hurts my
pork.
belly.
It just kills my stomach.
Well, I'll get a pork shoulder and eat that. It's not for religious reasons or anything, nothing like that. I will eat a pork chop if it's put in front of me.
It just hurts my tongue.
And but we live in a pork state too, so it's cheap. Anybody that joined Uncle Sam's Club knows freeze-dried eggs. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was waiting to say, man. Like Mama Bear's we've never been in the Army or anything, except maybe the Air Force. So I have a story about that, man. My buddy he's a Marine. Well, I guess he's retired now. I'm sure he is. I've been a few years since I've seen him. He was telling me a story. He said, man, I've been out on patrols with this unit for days. He said, man, it was like a fucking week long. They were just everywhere. He said, I was eating out of snacks, MREs. He was like, man, we didn't have really good food. He said, I hadn't had a fucking real bath in fucking days. He said, wipes, getting water and shit. He said, they took them from there to a Air Force base. He said, I went into their chow hall. These motherfuckers had canned sodas cold, fucking video games. He said, man, they had real food, real good food. He said, no, even way better than Marine Corps chow. He was like, man, he told the motherfuckers, he said, I joined the wrong stuff, man. He said, I should have joined the Air Force. But they do have it pretty easy, man.
Bo Hunt said, email me your address and I'll send you some Vegemite and Aussie treats.
Oh, heck yeah, man. If you would like, I'll return the favor and send you some good old North Carolina stuff too, buddy. Some American stuff. And I'd love to try the Vegemite. I've seen so many people eat it. You know what I mean? It's like, holy crap. I'd love to try it. But yeah, if you email me, put my email up. I'm going to put my email in and then I'll get it to everybody's emails today. They're going to start vaccinating chickens for the bird flu. I may have to stop eating chicken. I have my own. No Vegemite. It's a trick. He said it's a trick. And yeah, he said, okay, we'll do. You get more in UK rations. And we got Tabasco sauce, the little bottle about that big. I have one saved. I have one in an actual pack now. You better film that, twin. Oh, I will. Trust me, I will. And when anything packs like that to come and has stuff from the other countries, I will do a video on it of us eating it. I'll do videos on that. You guys know it. Plus, it'll be, I can say thank you and show them that I got it. Like, hey, man, thank you. And I'll try it right there with you guys. Who else other than Bow Hunt has had Vegemite? Has anybody had it before?
Good morning, Robert Hunt.
So, they eat it on sandwiches. Like the
video that we watched?
Yeah, the guy that has the little tube of Vegemite in it. It's like a wheat. I'm not even sure what it is. I'll send you some good hot sauces, brother. We got some good hot sauces around here. I just looked Vegemite up. I think I'm good. I just want to try it, guys. Like my buddy Captain Craig. He's from Australia. He lives in Alaska now. He's a fishing boat charter captain.
Oh my God! Like
Vegemite tastes like salted blended roaches. Oh shit! It's like a wheat-based thing, isn't it? Or like I don't know. It's made brewer's yeast, vegetable extract, salt, malt extract, vitamin B's. It's thick, dark, brown condiment that's high in sodium and glutamate. I still want to try it just once, just to say that Twin Arrows Survival tried it. I have your sizes of Tabasco. Chick-fil-A has packets available at the stores. Yes, they do. I forgot about Chick-fil-A having it. I don't know if anybody else does this. Oh, what? You're retarded. Chick-fil-A is not bad. It's expensive. Makes you want to lick your butt to get the taste out of your mouth, Robertson.
Hunt said you spread it very lightly.
Very lightly. I know you don't put it on like on a peanut butter sandwich, but a half-inch steak. Mama Bear make you a peanut butter sandwich. You got half-inch of peanut butter and 1/8 of an inch of jelly, and when you chew it, you gotta have half a gallon of water to get it down. Marmalade or similar.
You want more jelly than peanut butter?
I have my own chicken, so if I don't buy the store-bought chicken. We'll just have to not go to anymore. If they're gonna start vaccinating that shit, you want to try Vegemite because you saw the people eat it? I saw 2 girls, 1 cup, and did not come away with the same feeling after. I just want to try it, man. Like, I've seen people eating it online, and I just thought it might be good. He said, I did not come away with that same feeling after.
Oh, my God, Glory.
Not everything I see that I want to try because somebody else is doing it, Glory, but you know how that is, man. And I've got a friend from Australia willing to send me some stuff, and I'll try it.
Are we going to try it on camera?
Yeah, I'm going to try it on camera. Alyssa said the one thing I don't use in the pack is chewing gum. You can smell it a long way. Yeah, especially when you've been in the woods.
Oh, I'm
anything.
Screwed.
Mama Bear chews gum like freaking. Like
it helps with my anxiety.
In UK, if you drive on the chicken farmers property, they kill them all. What? Wow. You got to try some of that Swedish canned fermented shark. It's supposed to smell. No, dude. Bro, I watched a motherfucker do that. He had to open the can underwater. They put it in the water and opened it. I've watched those people do that. I watched this dude. He had onions and hot peppers and crackers. And he pops it, gets the juice, and starts eating it, bro. How is something that smells rotten and dead, how does that not make you sick? Like, I don't know. Have y'all ever seen the people on like Instagram and shit that rot meat and eat raw rotten meat and talk about, oh, it's good for you. Oh, and then the one guy's like, oh, I've only got sick like 4 times, but that's just your body getting the parasites, man. You're fucking eating raw rotten meat, bro. That can't be good for you. Like,
mine never mattered my butt.
He said, I got space for chickens, don't want the rats. We don't, we have mice, but we had mice before we had chickens too. Some people can chug liquor. I can't do that either. Nope. Not trying the shark stuff, man. It's I can't even say the name of it. Schlomberg or Schlomberg.
I feel like shark would be nasty.
No, shark is really good. Chewing gum is good with honey before you pull the trigger. Keeps you calm and relaxed. Yeah, exactly, Bow Hunt. I have to breathe a lot, man. I've killed plenty of deer and stuff, and every single time you get a deer steps out, heart starts beating. They need to cross an egg-laying breed of chicken with an ostrich. That would be wild.
Good thing we got the honey pot close, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, the guys, there's this dude, he eats raw steak and shit on, I'll be flipping through Instagram and he'll be on there. He's a weird dude anyways, but he eats raw steak, eats raw chicken, eats old brown and rotten shit. It's just, man. And then he's like, oh no, I'm fine. I'm built like, he's a big dude. He's built, but he's not, he lifts weights, he works out, so he's big, but Yeah, I ain't trying to eat none of that shit.
Oh wow, really, Top G? He says some Scottish islands have no rats or mice.
Oh, no shit. Hell, they can't get there. They weren't brought in. You know what I mean? There ain't no way to swim. Yep, exactly, ACR. That dude's always talking shit to people, too. They're like, how do you eat this? He's like, oh, you're a pussy. You can't eat it. No, I'm not eating a raw ribeye or a raw piece of fucking chicken. If I start eating chicken and it's even a little bit pink in that shit, it goes back on the grill, bro. I don't like my chicken. You can, yeah, yo, parasites. I wish I knew his name on there. I'd just show you guys. I don't know. Ooh, drinking a hooch off of a 100-year-old start? No, I ain't doing that shit. There's too many other ways for me to do that. Exactly, Robert. Like, I'm not trying to fucking die from anything. And I cook my food. I don't even like leftovers after about 2 days in the fridge. I won't eat them. I want to tell you that. I got sick off some shit like that one time. But no, yeah, with this bird flu shit, what's going on with that? I never take chicken camping for that reason. Exactly. It just takes too long to cook.
Wait.
I mean, I don't get, well, when we buy chicken, we buy like the little chicken strip things, you know, and we cook that. We cook it and the hell out of it. We have a stuff called butter chicken. We do that a lot. It's really good. My current experiment, organic butter, homemade versus store-bought individually wrapped packs for going bad. That's going to be a good experiment, Randall. The homemade butter it'll go bad a whole lot worse than the store-bought stuff.
Christy, can you imagine?
I only get the Irish butter or the Amish butter. That's the only ones we use. I don't know margarine and all that processed shit's got chemicals that paint has. It's not hard. You get a jar and shake that shit. We used to make homemade butter all the time, but yeah, grilled chicken is like a 5-beer process. Exactly. You gotta cook the shit out of it. The bird flu is Adelaide at the moment. I love homemade butter. I'd make a bunch, freeze it. Doesn't last long here. No, it doesn't. It doesn't last long here. We eat the fuck out of it. We eat the hell out of it.
Especially when I add stuff to it.
Make butter, chicken. My nickname butter, so it's butter chicken. We have it's a sauce we put in it. It's called butter chicken sauce. It's like he said vacuum packed helps some. Yeah, I'm sure to keep the air and shit out of it. How did you make the butter, Randall? You shake it in a jar, get the heavy cream, and then a little bit of salt and shake it.
Now there's an egg shortage.
Yeah, of course there is. Not at my house, there ain't. Not at my house, ain't no. We got 60 eggs yesterday. Ain't no damn way there's egg shortage here.
Me either, Krista.
That's cool.
We got
Start
how many
exclusive.
Eggs? 65 eggs,
Yep.
and I guarantee you there's another 30.
There's probably, there's a good 30 out there this morning.
They've been busy.
I got a polytunnel I grow stuff in, a big fireplace in the garden. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. Well, once we get to the better homestead.
Yes.
Oh, he said not me, lady across the road made some.
The Liver King.
Yeah, that Liver King dude is nasty too. But that's not the guy that I was talking about that eats the raw meat. Remember the other guy on Instagram that had the dreads? Yep. That's real fucking rude to everybody. I mean, he puts his wife's vaginal juice in fucking ceviche. That's what the fuck? Yeah, he does shit like that. Crazy shit. That's what I'm telling you. My kids made some homemade butter shaking in a jar. I had to finish shaking. Yeah, we made some like that. Put a little salt and shook it. Everybody had a chance to shake on that jar. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Krista. He eats some, I mean, he's like, make your chicken into bite-sized pieces, so he bites it and spits it in a jar, and then fucking cook, and don't even cook it. He just puts shit in there and eats it. I'll show you guys. It's avian bird flu is everywhere. The vaccine is just a basic flu jab. I mean, they are saying that it's hitting everywhere, and that's why the price of eggs and shit is. But you know what? You control the food, you control the population.
Alyssa says, twin, I made homemade wine today for whiskey.
Ooh, okay. I'll send you some, because I'd love to have some UK wine. If you want some good old Granville County, if you want some good old Granville County homemade shine, I got you, bro. I'll send you a quart jar of that.
I bet that was good memory, Susie.
What?
She said we used to pass the butter churn around our family, pass it around. Good memories.
Man. Yeah, because back in the day, you would sit out on the porch of grandma and do green beans and have shit like that. We don't do shit like that anymore in America. That's what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Good morning, Master Blaster. Good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam. That's Vietnam.
Vietnam.
I'm going to blow my nose.
Yo, good morning, Blaster. They killed 50% of turkeys last Christmas. Oh, wow.
Yeah. You control the food, you control the population. That's why all these bird flus and shit are coming. They don't want you to have your own flock of animals to feed yourself.
Said you guys brew your own whiskey. I said we do. Ew.
Well, I don't brew
Well,
the
not
whiskey.
brew it, he makes
I make the mash and then I make my own whiskey, or I make wine.
Yeah, I bet you do, misters. Yeah, I would too. You're correct. Twin control. Yep.
Control the food, control the world. That's exactly what that is. If you control the food, you control the population, and that's why we got bird flu, man. And that's why there's an egg shortage and all that shit, because, you know, eggs is a cheap protein for people to live, poor people to live off of. So make the fucking eggs expensive. You're controlling the food, you're controlling the population. Like, that's why I have my own chickens, my own ducks, and I grow a garden and I do all that shit. So, Master Blaster from Mad Max. Yes. I do a sugar wash and add it to the barrel chips. Ooh, that would be good. I just make corn mash with some yeast, let it, you know, turn into a, basically you turn it into a wine, then you run it through a still, make corn liquor. And from the corn liquor, which comes out 160 to 190 proof, depending on how good the mash was, I break that down. I make apple brandies, peach brandies, similar to the corn liquor. And then I take the corn liquor and I make apple pie moonshine, and I sell the corn liquor and moonshine, but I have to make some more. Meat birds are like 3 weeks to make, so the meat market bounces back much faster.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
Bill, Andy, they have here.
What?
He said, I'm surprised chicken wings have not skyrocketed.
Well, they are.
Only the eggs.
That's all chickens higher. Chicken wings used to be the cheapest shit you could buy. The laying hens take longer. They do. Mine only took a few months. I bought them from chicks, and then went about, 4 months, they were laying eggs. I'm getting a ton of eggs a day. Like, we have moors, and you walk past farms, they have little sheds, sell eggs, etc. That would be awesome. See, if I'd lived closer to the road, I would have a sign or something. But the woman at the end of our driveway, they have chickens too, and she sells her little egg sign out there. I don't know. Yes, Biden did kill I think he did. Didn't they have a bunch of chickens killed before he left office? They do that shit, man. Chicken wings, 9 cents a pound. Yeah, back in the day. Now, we went to Food Line the other day because I love chicken wings. I like cooking them on the grill with some barbecue sauce. And same as lamb shanks. Now, those things are like a piece of ribeye. We get lamb, too. I have ground lamb I get from Aldi's. I make lamb and beef meatballs, and we put it in barbecue sauce, eat over rice. I love doing that. How many years in prison did that mustache do? I've never been to prison, bro. Never been to prison. He did. Biden slaughtered the chickens, which was a questionable election. Yeah, they're doing, like I said, everything that they're doing is happening for a reason. Everything they're doing is happening for a reason. All this shit. That next one didn't last very long, did it? I don't know what he was saying, but yeah, I get that all the time. Oh, where'd you do prison? I ain't never been to prison. No felonies, no nothing. A couple of misdemeanors, but that was when I was young and dumb. I'm trying to catch up on some of these. Honesty box and cake sheds. So what is a cake shed? I know what the honesty box is. We have them here. I know. I do look like, I know. I hear that a lot, dude. Honestly. With the mustache. When do what?
I said, you laugh at it. It's me who gets upset.
Yeah, I look like a fucking white supremacist. I know I do. I ain't stupid. I'm all fucking tattooed up. I'm big as fuck, and I have a Yosemite Sam mustache. I ain't worried about it.
He said Yosemite Sam. Ray, you said it, Master.
Yeah, he said Yosemite Sam. Right? No, that's why I said it. As soon as he popped up, I said, "Oh, of course, I used to tell people I live in streams that look like they know went to prison meatloaf tastes like." Yeah, he said, "I've been to streams where it's like, man, I know it." I have buddies that have been to prison. I just never been in the prison. He said, "Tell your mama to subscribe from her OnlyFans." That's right. Get him, Top. Yeah, I do look like I'm from Shot Caller, but I just like the mustache, man. Especially when I get my hair cut and it's like Mama does a real good fade, high and tight. I really do look like a freaking Shot Caller for the Aryan Brotherhood. But those of you who know me know that ain't what it is. I'm just twin. Either that or I grow a beard back and I look like a fucking Chechnyan. So I was looking at some of those Chechnyan MMA fighter guys. I could fucking pass as brothers with them dudes, man. No, I bet the countryside where Elusive is beautiful. It's, you know, it's ours is too, you know, but we see it all the time. So it's like, man, it's nothing fancy. It's just another North Carolina woods. You know what I mean? So, jeez, I'm up and around now. Yeah, these are handlebars. They're getting long, like really long. Might have to trim them.
Nope.
I don't want them freaking so long, like they're getting unruly. I need to trim my mustache too. It's getting where I don't like it again. Yeah, the motherfuckers, they always tell me I look like I'm in the Aryan Brotherhood. I'm from the west coast of Canada, the warmest part of Canada. You know shit. I know Adrian be talking about, Randall, I was thinking about doing that and putting a little skull bead on each end.
That'd be cool.
Braid them and then put a little skull bead on each side or a little something over there.
Yes, I do.
Mama grabs a handlebars. Yep. Mustache rides, 5 cents. But she's like, give me the change jug. Oh, shit. I gotta turn them down a little bit. It's starting to cook us in here. Well, can you turn them down a little bit? I can't reach but the one knob. I fell off the bed trying to do that.
Maybe.
He said, how you feel about being the 51st state? That's one big. And I know there's like 10 different places in Canada, so it won't be 50. I don't understand why everybody said the 51. Unless he makes all of Canada one state. That's a big fucking state. How would you do one? Because if there's like Adrian said, bow hunt, not in my state, it's not, but I have friends that it is. Some of them aren't. See you in the glory of the battlefield. See, exactly. Tells you how he feels about it. Just don't shoot the guy with the handlebar mustache that's 1.5 feet taller than everybody on the battlefield, and will more than likely have a woodland camouflage scheme going. I do smoke, but that's what you're asking. I do love it, and I do, but I'm gonna stay here one more year, try to get money saved, get everything working, and we're gonna get out of North Carolina. We're trying to get someplace that just, I don't know. But yeah, because they were telling Master. I asked Adrian about it, Susie. I was like, hey, how many? He said the 51st. I was like, well, ain't there like 6 or something different states in Canada, I guess, for lack of a better term? And he was like, yeah, there's like 10. He corrected me on it. He was like, yeah, there's just 10. I was like, well, wouldn't that be like 60 some states that we have now instead of just one whole country being one? Adrian, there he is. Look, I was just talking about you, Adrian. Home Sweet Alabama isn't just a song. Exactly. Sweet Home Alabama.
Now I'm singing that.
Providences, that's what they call them. Yep, but there'll be a bunch of them. I don't know, man. That's what I thought. I was like 51st state. That would be just one state or province in Canada would be one, but there's 10 different
Good
ones.
morning,
So,
Savage.
Savage Air Guns. Good morning. I saw you redirected his message. But yeah, the provinces, he said. Yeah, and that's, I don't know, man. It's could be just Trump talking out of his neck. I've seen with that man, he does that a lot. Talks a bunch of shit and then doesn't really get anything done. He said Mississippi is relatively cheap. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go south or west. I really want to go west. I mean, after seeing how bad this winter has been out there, though, I'm kind of like, might have to redirect that direction a little south. Yeah, Quebec is liberal. A lot of Canada is liberal. That's what I was wondering why all of a sudden that would be a good idea. We have a bunch of liberal voters that are going to come and fucking vote everything out. As he yells at me to heat his milk faster. Hungry baby. Mine was yelling at me earlier. She was talking about Pop-Tarts. And I was like, well, we ain't got no damn Pop-Tarts. We already ate them all. The West is drying up. Yeah, that's what I've heard a lot of people saying that. Everything seems to be drying up though, man. That's what worries me. He said, yeah, winters are nice and snowy here in Michigan. It's like he likes them so he can get out there on that ice and catch them badass fishes. That is freaking awesome. I've seen another guy ice fishing, man. It was beautiful. Like he was out there on the pond and my nose is itchy. They were out there and they didn't have a tent set up like you had. He just had a hole and some buckets of stuff and he was fishing in it, man. I didn't see him catch anything, but it would be nice. She has the OUT.
Don't like he's scratching her butt
Just
and I
mama.
stopped.
I had nothing to bite. She probably has potty. She said, Mama, I got potty. I got babies in my bed. Look at her. She said, Mama,
Okay.
stop. She said, yes, I have to go potty. Come on, Mom. Let's get up. Aquifers are going deep. Yep. Aquifers are going deeper. Snowy land here in northern Ohio. Yeah, I know it's snowy up there too. Mm-hmm. They're so vicious to her. They lay with her and love her. She can't just do what she does to them and expect them not to kind of want to play. Ooh, it's nasty out. How bad is it out?
It's actually not that bad.
Is it warming up? Huh?
Sunny.
Sunny, but it's not warming up any.
Everything's frozen.
Everything is frozen outside. Wait for menopause and it's all dried up.
Hey,
They have stuff for that.
I'm not looking forward to those days.
Skeeter puts a toilet seat over his ice fishing hole. That's funny.
Oh, wait till I show you guys pictures. It is a muddy mess down here.
It's a
too.
fucking muddy, swampy mess down here, guys. It's nasty. Nasty.
There's no food.
Yeah, ever
Mama.
since the mail-in, they
Sassy.
cheat. They've been cheating. Where's she going?
No pie.
Where's she just looking around?
She's standing right here looking at the trash like,
Well, Mama shuts the door. I can get trash. Some of them do, elusive. Nah, some of them are kind of sporty. Some of them are just a bunch of rich people. We do have a couple good Irish pubs that you can go to, and they have a fireplace and have good Irish food and beer and stuff. But we have some good ones. If you ever come over, man, I'll take you to a pub. We'll go to the Hibernian. It's about the best one we have. They got really good food. They got really good beers. Like they have all kinds of good Irish beers, all kinds of stuff, man. But it's mostly Irish stuff. Yeah, ours. It's not like where you're at, buddy, where the pubs are proper. We don't. They don't. We have Irish pubs, but not like what you guys are used to. Ours are just sports bars and dumbass people go. I don't really go to the bars like that anymore. But I have a couple nice ones. We can go and get a proper ale and some good food. Yep, they call them bars here. But we have Irish pubs too. They're just different than like the local bars.
Like
So,
the one on Falls News.
yeah, that's the Hibernian. We have 3 Hibernians. We have McAllister's Irish Pub. We have O'Malley's, and then there's a couple other ones. But that's where I go. If I go out to have a beer or something like that, that's where we go, is to the proper Irish pubs. But I used to be a bouncer, man. So like proper is what he's saying, was like a proper pub for something like that. But like a proper. The closest thing we got to theirs is what I meant to say. But it's pretty fun. He said, if you want to drink properly, just come to ACR's house. I'm coming. We definitely will.
Oh, we're coming ACR.
You gotta
Well, twins.
get. Yeah, they have Guinness and stuff. That's about as good as you're gonna get. Why it is or it isn't. I mean, if it isn't, it's just not a proper. I don't know what they're talking about. Like I've never been to one over there, so like, it's either a pub or it's not. We got bars, a lot of them too, man. Sun's out, guns out. Yeah, it's sunny out here. But the Mama Bear said the sun's coming up, but what's the temperature still? You look on I don't think it ain't supposed to get above freezing until 3 o'clock here, and then it's only for an hour. That would be awesome. Elusive. That I could deal with. I could deal with that one, buddy. That would be fun. Go out there and do some strong cider, hunting, shooting, etc. Well, the ones in the country, man, we got some little local bars that are pretty fun to hang out with. Teardrop, good morning. Oh, she knows, buddy. She knows. I'm going to come down and hang out for a little while. We tried to do a family trip. We just got so much shit on the homestead. What are you doing, Demon? He said, I'm looking. Mama's got the door open. He said, I don't know if I want to go out. My tiger in the back behind me. I'm so ready for it to be warm. Jesus Christ. I am too, Elusive. We'll have a good time. Ooh, that tail's dangerous. We'll have a good time, brother. We'll do some shooting and some camping and cook some good food. We'll have a good time, man.
Oh, good morning, Teardrop.
Pubs are public houses. Turn homes into pubs, usually sandstone. That would be wild. Like, I want to go to one. Someday I would love to come over there and go to one. I'm going to go see Top G. I want to go over there and I want to go kayak and
going
hiking.
to see Top G somehow.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I want to go and see that. I want to go on that camping kayaking trip to those ledges he was talking about. That's been freaking. That would be goals. Where's Sassy? She's still right here.
No, she's over there. Don't you hear?
Ah, they're over. She's over there messing with the puppies, making sure Sassy goes outside and JC,
good morning.
Hello. Yeah, it got warm in here all of a sudden. We turned the heater down a little bit. It was cold this morning when we woke up, though. It was really cold. It was in the teens, and that shit's cold for us. And then when you walk outside, yeah, cave kayaking. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Top G was talking about taking Mama Bear and I to these caves. U.S. Army, I'm a badass, too. Hey, man, thank you for your service, brother. I'm not military, brother. No, I'm not a vet or anything. We got a lot of vets in here, but I'm not one. I just like the Minuteman preparedness lifestyle. That's my favorite way. It keeps me sane. Chris said, nope, I'm good on caves. Yeah, he said it was it was a beautiful spot. You can camp up underneath them and stuff. He said people go there and camp.
I'm so excited.
On the East Coast, man. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I'm sorry. Jeez, I'm a Native American chick, not a guy. My bad. Sorry. I'm so used to guys being on side. I usually call everybody a dude. Top Scotland, maybe slightly different country, but the same in some places, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure. He's easy with the M word. I'd love to go over there. That would be freaking cool, man. That would be really cool. I'd like to go to Scotland and Ireland. I want to go to Australia. I kind of like to see Germany, too. I know some people have been out there and stationed there and stuff, and I've never been. I'd like to go. It would be fun. Go see where my Uncle Bern, his family and stuff I think his parents probably passed away now. I'm sure they were older when we were there. Raid the mountain. It's coming. I have a feeling. Sassy! I just don't want her to.
She's right here.
Oh. She said, I'm back there. She said, it's very cold out here. She said, I'm frozen, Mama.
Come on.
He said, if I can't drive there, I'm not going.
Go.
Yeah, those have definitely been on my place to visit since
those have been
wanting to travel.
No, since I was little. Ireland, Scotland, those are my
Germany
places.
is a super nightmare right now.
Go.
You can be arrested for insulting someone online or in person. Oh, that's crazy, man. Come on, Sassy. Yeah, all right, go that way. Come on, Mama. There we go. Yeah, I didn't know, man. I haven't been studying all that shit. He said, I would get on a boat, though. Yeah. Germany is a clusterfuck, man. That's what I've heard for a while now. I think everywhere is starting to be kind of a cluster. I think everything's needing a big reset. And not for the bad, like they want a 2030 agenda thing, but for an actual good reset that gets everybody back to helping other people and growing your own food and trying to be. Technology's taking over so much now, man, that people just don't know how. Germany went full hate speech crazy. Holy shit. Yeah, you go over there and talk the wrong shit and you get arrested for calling somebody the wrong slur.
You said you can be arrested
if online or in person.
That's crazy.
Yep. Now, that's right now. The only place I would go right now would be over to see Top G in Scotland. But as far as that, I don't have any other.
And that won't be anytime soon.
It won't be anytime soon because that's going to cost a lot of money. Trains are sketchy. I've only been on a train one time, and I've only flew in an airplane one time, but I was in a helicopter once. That was pretty fucking cool.
I've always wanted to go on a train.
I think I went on with my mom's. We went on one. It was like a 4-hour train ride. I don't like getting too far from my guns and preps. Exactly. Levi. I don't. That's one thing. That's one of my travel things is I wouldn't go on like a cruise or anything. I don't want to get my luck. Shit, I'd be out having a good time on a cruise with no weapons, no food, no nothing, and the shit hit the fan, and I'm out with nothing. You know what I mean? Soon you have to stay store on your license, passport, fly. Yeah, there already is. Yeah, you already do. I think. Quack. I know that when you get your new driver's license and IDs, they put the little red star on it.
They moved the deadline when.
Oh, did they? When COVID
hit. So now they haven't made up one yet.
Well, I got to get my shit renewed anyway, so I'll have one.
A federal ID soon.
Yeah, we'll have one. Get to the place. I got the money for it. I have it in my little savings. That's good too, Elusive. I have some stuff stashed at friends' houses. I have 2 or 3 buddies that I have some gear stashed there. Food stuff, like if I'm out and they're closer, like it's strategically placed around certain places, and that way I can get there if I'm not close to home, or if I have to walk home, I can swing by, grab some supplies that I need, and roll. I live in too heavily populated area to like leave caches anywhere.
Yeah, they
But-
would, Levi.
Yeah, because, well, sir, why do you need a plate carrier, chest rig, a backpack, and a couple of AR-15s? Because, man, this is my preps. This is what I carry. Sorry, guys, I don't leave home without them. Yeah, I only have weak men. And weak men, strong men create good times create weak men. And we're in the weak men phase of the good stuff right now. Everybody seems to be, it's gotten weak over the years. And the shit. America, motherfucker, that's right. I love my home. I don't have a big house and a bunch of fancy shit, but what I have is mine, and I love it, and it keeps us alive. So it's good. Germany made it clear a few thousand. If you insult someone, offend them, you won't even post it in America. You can come there. You're being arrested on site. Plus, their gun rights are almost nothing. Yeah, I'm sure that Nazis made sure of that. I'm sure of that one. Look how that worked out for them. Yep, that's why we're staying here. I mean, I would go see Top, but that'd be about the gist of leaving the country right now. I don't even like leaving my county. No, I know not everybody Elusive. We're not saying you are, but there is a lot of them over there. Got me on the list. I kissed the ground when I returned. Crazy machine guns at McDonald's. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been to Canada once when I was real little, but we lived up there, so we go up and see Niagara Falls. You go over and see Canada side of it and whatnot. But I haven't left the United States ever after that. And I barely like leaving my county far away. I don't like being an hour away from home because that's a long walk home. If you drive an hour, it's going to take you way more to walk it home. Trust me. So we're only going to do 2 hours today. Maddie's hungry and everybody, and we got to get animals fed. And once it gets, I don't want any of it. You can have some. I just want eggs. We don't have no meat, do we? I know we have those filet mignon, but I ain't wasting them fucking things cooked on the grill. Because we chilling like villains up here. That's right. Randall, they are. So I got confused. I have a buddy that has a gun shop called Bear Creek, but it's not Bear Creek Arsenal. Prepared Citizen, what's up, brother? Hey, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Bear.
But Bear Creek is close. It is in North Carolina. I would like to have a Bear Creek Arsenal firearm. I know a few people have them, and they say they're actually decent. I guess their quality control got a lot better. I think they were having problems with like quality, and then when they called in and was telling their guns were shit, they weren't fixing them or whatnot. But I have looked up Bear Creek, and I think it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Exactly, lawfully. And I have a pack and shit just so I can walk home.
Wait, go back up.
What?
Hold on, I gotta find it. Savage says, I've been to America, Germany, Ireland, Kuwait, Iraq, and accidentally Syria.
And accidentally Syria? That's a hell of a place to accidentally end up, brother. He said, oh, we're good, Prepared Citizens. He's packing orders, listening to Twin Arrows. Yep, he is good now, LOL. Yeah, I thought it was my buddies. Because him and his dad, I worked with him in the stagehand, and he was always telling me, yeah, my dad can fix your guns. We do all the, they fix shotguns and all kinds of gunsmithing and build rifles and shit. But I thought that was the Bear Creek that was them. So I called him and was like, hey, man, why don't you let me get one of your rifles to do a review on? And he was like, wrong Bear Creek, buddy. There's the other Bear Creek. But I would like to get one of their ARs. I might try to see if I can't save up. He said Bear Creek Arsenal got busted hard in illegals. Dang. He said I was late to the game on them. Yeah, I know the Prepared Citizens has a review on one, and I think he's still working on reviewing that same rifle. He said, to be fair, the Syrian border is just sand. I get it, man. Like, he said, oops, I accidentally went to the wrong place. Yeah, I'm sure she could. I'm sure she could. Hell yeah. Military and stuff too. He said it was just kind of, I accidentally went over there. I'm 350 miles from home every night. Holy crap, dude.
Oh my God.
Dang it, man. That's a long walk. I don't care how much supplies and guns and shit you got. That's a long fucking walk. The farthest we go, if I was to go work out of town, I'd be 4 hours away. But I'm not sure that's going to pan out right. Yeah, I always carry some. It's not for me, but for somebody else. I wasn't being shot at. Went a little too far after the bad guys. Oh shit. You gotta chase them in and kind of went in the wrong spot, brother. That would be fucking scary. Ended up in Syria, and yeah, I'd like to go do some shit like that. Leave it. Yeah, talk to Pilgrim. Pilgrim will get all the Narcan you guys need, but I think the first one's free, but then you got to pay for them. But that's still not what's somebody's life worth. 40, 50 bucks. It would be worth it. Pat has stuff to get home. Elusive. Pat's like us. He's got kits and shit to get home. Like he can go and he's got shit he needs. That's for sure. Oh damn! You can get them for free as many as you want. We always keep a couple, just because, man. I mean, people save it. All right, Top G, I'm gonna get off here in a minute, anyways, man. We're gonna make some breakfast and shit and get some food in us and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly, Savage. Hello.
Hey, can you screenshot Prepared Citizens? I'll text you, brother. I'll message you today.
You got a new caller, Sam.
Who?
Our phone. Con. Hello.
Hello there, sir. My friend, I can't pronounce your name. Khan is the last name. We're gonna call you Khan. How are you doing, man? Yeah, I'll shoot you a email today, Prepared Citizens. And I gotta get my cell phone back on too. I'm trying to get all this shit done, and I got like $200 left, and I got money saved for my ID, but I'm trying to save that last little bit of money because I don't know when we're gonna go back to work. And but then my other buddy that works called me and was like, "Hey man, I got a bunch of work out of town. I just don't know, man. Like, part of me says go make the money because you need it, but part of me says it'd be a ways from home, and I just don't do good away from my family and animals and my guns and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even about the work at that point. The work is easy. He wants me to pull some ceilings down and do some painting, and Ant pays good. He's a good guy too, man, and it's fun to work with. I actually learned a lot of shit from him. He helped me out. So Prepared Citizens is a great channel, guys. He is a fucking plethora of knowledge on radios and medical stuff. And if you need a good medical kit, look at his. Or if you need radios or help with radios or anything, please look at his website. He has some great shit. I'm gonna try to order some stuff from him when I get taxes. I want a couple extra med kits just to keep stashed in my car and stuff. Yeah, it's a little sacrifice and a lot of benefit. I mean, if the pay is right, like I don't want to go out there for free, but he's gonna help. But we'll talk about that later. He's gonna he told me to give him a call and we'll shoot the shit. He sent me a picture of me. Yeah, we worked together in the summertime. Well, we worked for a few years, about a year together. But I had a piece of wood that I had to cut, and the fucking Sawzall battery was dead. So I just took the fucking Sawzall and I started cutting it like a regular saw. And we were laughing like hell. It was a good day. It was 120 that day. It was hot as balls, but it was freaking hot that day. But it was fun. So I saw a dude OD in gas station one time, dropped right in front of me. That was crazy. Hey man, I carried. So when I was a bounty hunter, it was SOP for us to have Narcan in our kits because of the people we were dealing with. And like the guy that was training us about that, he said, when you go into somebody's house, even if it's in their house, you don't have to use it. But if you grabbed them or something and it kicked up wind or something and you got it in your face, you're going to overdose. Like, it take you right out. So it was SOP, standard operating procedure, for us to carry Narcan in our first aid kits. So I had an IFAC too. And then I just put Narcan in it and just carry it, you know. Plus, Mama Bear and I we ruck on the road sometimes. We'll walk up to the storages for exercise. I counted 60 used syringes in about a mile from my house to where the store is, was about 60 used syringes just thrown on the side of the road. So it's drugs all around here, guys. That's why we do it. But, well, guys, it's over 2 hours. I am going to get some breakfast in me and start getting animals and stuff fed. Might do a ruck later, take a video, see how the ground is out here. It's kind of sloppy and nasty, so.
Absolutely
Accidental
savage.
transmission Narcan. Yeah, exactly. Like a quick example. A buddy of mine made an arrest for a warrant that he had, made some money, and got Narcan. Had he get Narcan, dude fell out. Luckily, his partner was okay, but my man fell out. He said he was sitting there all of a sudden. Said, I blacked out, man, fell out. They didn't know what was wrong. And the guy told him, hey, man, he's overdosing on fentanyl. And they're like, how do you know? He's like, because I'm a fentanyl user, and he got some on him somewhere, and he's overdosing. I know what that is. Ran over to his fucking IFAC, popped it open, took the Narcan. It took 4 things of Narcan to get him to come back. And then he still was, for a couple days, didn't work. He was fucked up. So
ACR will be there.
Yep, I'll be there, ACR. I'm not getting drunk today. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that last night. Them beers are going down too good, though.
So
But
thanks for coming in.
I love you guys. We're going to get some food and get some chicken, some food, and this
Love
dog's
y'all.
food. I love you guys.
Always forward.
Stay safe. Watch your 6. Always forward. I'll see y'all on Discord. And prepared citizens, I'm going to email you right now, brother. We'll see y'all later. Always forward.